Adventures!
Adventure.
Yay.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, one way or another, in the event that we lose power, I should at least have... Everything will start beeping at me and I'll say, oh, the stream is over now.
What, you got a generator?
Well, no, I have
UPS.
Yeah, I have a UPS on both my internet connection and my main
Oh, that was gonna be
streaming computer.
next question. Use your router on it too.
Yes. So,
Mine's not.
like I said, they'll start beeping and being like, where my electricity at? And then I'll be like, okay guys, it's time
You don't get electricity. You don't deserve it. You can't have it. You didn't earn it.
But anyway, we are streaming.
Before people can play. Conquer.
Oh, Smash Brothers.
Kinda.
Smash Brothers.
I don't like that, kinda. This is
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Oh, this is a deranged strom hack. Got it.
Deranged it is! Yeah, we'll start with the basic stuff.
I like the in Final Fight we used to have a Mega Hal that at one point it got the idea that Smash Brothers is a vegetable.
Amazing.
What else could it be?
Can't be a mineral, and I'm pretty sure it's not animal.
I
Could
mean,
be an
I think
animal.
I
Damn good
consider what computer chips are made of. It's a mineral.
Nah, okay, fine. The chip it's printed on, sure. The software itself, though, that's vegetable.
This character list is deranged.
That character list. I need to look at this. What are you looking at?
Okay, see, Goemon, Crash Bandicoot, Starwolf, Conquer, Mewtwo, Marth, Banjo, Kazooie. Wait, it's it's the Mischief Makers thing. The girl with Mischief.
Oh, is this a ROM hack? That's cool.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a deranged ROM hack.
We all love deranged ROM hacks. They're very fun. Kind of shocked that Gogglebob's the one playing it, though. He never emulates.
Game Boy Medley, Bash, Redux.
It's one of those situations where it's like, this is only available in this form, so it happens.
But you don't
Emulator
have
Bob.
like an EverDrive 64?
I mean, I actually do, but I don't know if it'll function on that, but... I mean, I guess it could? I don't know.
Most of these are actually, like, you know, you know, actual hardware.
Required to
Like,
overclock the game.
I mean, some of them. I'm pretty sure that, like, recent Banjo-Kazooie Ocarina of Time hack was verified playable, like, on, like, original hardware. That's kind of cool.
Nice job immediately getting owned by level 3 computers.
I mean, it's Gogglebob.
I have no idea how to play as this character.
Our expectations of you are very low.
You gotta summon Impact.
No, I'm not playing as Goemon, I'm playing as the Mischief Maker.
One of the many mischief makers.
Hey!
Yay.
Ikuze! Breakdown! Waruyatara Buchi Kolase!
For some reason, Banjo is like caught off in like the nether realm.
I'm not gonna like correct Banjo. He's making a mistake. Also, the fact that like Banjo being in this game is like makes the most sense ever. Crash makes the least.
I mean, I feel like these are all characters that are era appropriate, even if they're not system appropriate. Like in a universe.
Era appropriate, sir. But system, come on.
Yeah,
well, I mean, you know, Modern Smash has snakes, so.
Yeah, but like Modern Smash is just like, you know, the video game greatest hits.
Well, this
Classic Smash, though, there was...
is PlayStation
there-
1 greatest hits.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have salad snack.
I mean, it seems like they went aiming for, like, games that are not represented by already a game where you can play.
Except Sonic is in there.
Oh, yeah.
And
I was
Banjo-Kazooie.
gonna say, and Banjo's back. Marina. Yeah, there was no universe where Marina was ever gonna be back.
Okay.
One moment, I have to handle a phone call. Be right back. Just enjoy this,
Uncle Bob's getting a phone call to tell him that his power is about to go out.
Yeah.
Oh, in the middle of the stream? How dare he?
I can't believe you have a phone.
Long years doing nothing at all.
So the siding guys finally showed up today, which is super exciting. Just in time for another storm.
What
Woohoo!
That is fun
Siding.
and exciting.
The siding on my house replaced.
Oh, that seems important.
Exciting.
They showed up at 7:30 this morning. The dumpster didn't show up till 11:30.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that's regrettable.
Nah, I mean they were pretty good about cleaning up, but like they left some of their personal stuff here. So like somebody's tumbler and their, I don't know. Like I understand leaving the equipment here, but somebody left their coffee mug.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
House of Muggin.
It's gonna be somebody's problem in the morning, not mine.
It's gonna be my problem.
Everything is your problem, fanboy.
Yeah, I'm just, I am just someone with constant problems. All day, every day.
We all got problems.
I'm leaving my horse behind so I do not accidentally trample the person I am trying to rescue this time.
I'm gonna trample that person for you. I'm just gonna show up in the game
How
and
dare
stomp
you.
on him.
Thing immediately got stuck in my head was Man of Constant Sorrow.
I mean, Beat is an evil skeleton overlord, fanboy, so...
Man.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay.
It's the Bob.
How did the phone negotiations go, Gogglebob? Were you finally able to sell the house?
Yes, obviously. That was what the phone call was about.
You better move someplace more local. So
I get
can
so
tell
many
you
calls from
properly.
scammers, like claiming they want to buy my house. So now when I get them, I just say, "Great, give me a number." And they get so mad because that's the last thing they can do. They start trying to like say, "Well, I need to know the condition." I'm like, "It's awesome. We just replaced the kitchen a couple years back. Give me a number."
Pay me,
Useless.
asshole.
You're all useless.
Yeah, like I'm saying, if you're gonna call me and say I want to buy your house, have a fucking number ready.
They don't actually know what your house is.
Yeah,
Well, that's why they. I mean, like it's obvious. Like some data broker put like my home address somewhere. So you know.
I
I'm
sold
just-
your home address for a bit.
I knew it. I knew it.
I mean, I
What's the word
assume
with
it is
fanboy?
like a side effect of just anything being listed in any way. Like, you know, just the fact that, like, house exists, call number.
No, obviously.
Oh, why is this it's a goddamn Virtual Boy game?
Like Virtual Boy.
Why is Peppy a character in this? Like Peppy is
Why
the most
wouldn't Peppy be a
non-physical combats not to ever do non-combat.
I appreciate that
Remember when, like, he...
Bowser is
Sometimes he's the
100%
unicorn for Fox and Falcon.
N64
Oh, God.
Bowser.
I sometimes appreciate the fact that, like, there was just a choice in, like, Star Fox Assault ending, like, it's gonna look like Peppy dies. He's not going to, but he's going to be hurt so badly that half of his head is now a metal plate.
That's. I didn't play Star Fox Assault. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's grim.
I have, however, played more commands and written more about commands than any
Than
human has
possibly
ever.
anyone.
Yep, I am the leading expert in the field.
How do you feel about that, Steve?
Huh?
How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's cool to be good at something, I guess.
That's fair.
We
Everybody's
said you
gotta
wrote
have
about it a
hobbies.
lot. We didn't say you were good at it.
No, I'm good at it.
Rude. Don't be rude to my dear skeleton friend.
Thought I heard Trynant's voice for a second, but I guess I didn't.
Oh,
I must be
you're
losing my
imagining
mind.
extra friends.
We all are, so.
Ah, excellent.
You're a friend and mine.
You have to say that ever
What goes
since
here?
this has become like party chat, it becomes difficult to say like, "Oh, Trynant was on his calls," just because like somebody will say something like once in an hour and be like, "Wait, is that who I think it is?"
I know, but Jeanie just joined. Hi, Jeanie. Good to see you.
Hi, Jeanie.
Hey, Jeanie. Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the
So I do have to ask, Gogglebob, is Peppy another Fox Falco Wolf clone?
Yes, though he does feel different.
No, I assume like because he's like 50, he moves slower, but also has a certain hardness to his punches. Would be my guess.
Yeah, he has like his laser gun or whatever. Like it just you hit the button once and it does like a 6 shots in a row type of thing. Like there's some interesting things going on.
Yeah, I would have assumed that he would be like the game's de facto wolf.
There's Wolf though.
So what the fuck? Why is he even here, Ben? Wait, the real question is Slippy in the game? Because if you put in Peppy but not Slippy, I'm gonna be mad.
You ever wonder
Your
if Slippy
silence
is
says
short?
it all.
You ever wonder if Slippy is short for Slippathy?
Yes, it is short for Slippathy. I wrote the fucking book on this shit.
I like that Cheek's in here, but not Zelda.
It
That
could
is
also
a weird
be.
choice.
It could also be short for Slames.
No, it's short for Slippathy.
Yeah. Or Slippifer.
We call him Slipper.
Slipither, I'm a Preston Esquire of a third.
Oh yeah,
Fair
Yeah, that makes it sound like a real
there's
fancy
one
lad.
stage that I got vaguely excited
No,
when I saw it.
No, my favorites. So, like, as the guy with Star Fox opinions, it is like deeply hilarious to me that like out of everybody in the team, Slippy is the only one who knows how to have a functional relationship.
I mean, I feel like it's just such a low bar to clear that, of course, Slippy was going to clear it. Just like, it's like they've all got like 800 stat points in piloting, and Slippy has like 3 points in relationship status, but like everybody else is at a 0.
Yeah, like Fox and Falco have their dysfunctional on again, off again thing. Peppy's
I would say theirs is actually the functional one. You're talking to the expert here, Morning Song. Fox and Falco is the most functional relationship Fox has ever had.
I'm going to be. Well, that means absolutely nothing. You need to be more careful about how you describe that.
All right, let me put it this way. Fox and Crystal was such a garbage fire that Fox had to basically beg Falco for an out to stop himself from killing himself.
Jesus.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that Fox, like, I'm not saying that they're not the most functional relationship that either has ever had. I'm just saying they're still dysfunctional. It's like the dirty pair.
Okay, see, but like, all right, in the canon ending of the series, and yes, I have opinions on this shit. And yes, it is canon. Fox and Falco basically just quits Star Fox because there's no reason for Star Fox to exist anymore. Star Wolf has ascended. Crystal is on Wolf. Slippy is a wife guy. Peppy's retired, and like all that's left is just Fox and Falco, and all they have is each other. And as the final ending like implies, they are happy together. It is not explicitly stated to be a romantic relationship, but they are absolutely together, and they complete each other.
Look, being married does not mean you're having sex. Like not everyone is, you know, not everyone has a good functional marriage.
Yeah.
If I may interrupt, Slippy has Luigi's like rolling punch, and basically the Star Fox.
That is very like I have no problem with that. That makes perfect sense as
Yeah,
something
no,
Slippy would do.
he kind of plays like I would expect him to play. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I feel like there is an understanding of how exactly Slippy would be. Also, I love Sonic's N64 model. It's very N64 Sonic.
Agreed.
It's like if Sonic Rush was an N64 game.
Meanwhile, Slippy's here being all rip a rip, rip a rip. Rip a rip, rip a rip. Rip a back, rip a back.
Slippy. Also, I understand that they got the original Smash Brothers announcer for this pack, which is pretty great.
That is pretty great.
That is cool.
Whoa!
So I am willing to, like, you know, go to the... Oh, sorry. Did not mean to interrupt. Please.
Oh, no. I was making fun of Gogglebob for being the only one with a positive number.
Nice job being the odd man out, Gogglebob. Check it.
Yeah, Gogglebob, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna go through one player mode. Who should I play as?
Sonic, obviously.
Marth.
Or
I was
Marth.
throwing up Marth, the blue boy.
I refuse to call him Marth because that's not Marth. That's
Barf?
Marth. No, Conquer. I want to see how many cusses are in his level titles.
We've already chosen Marth.
Well, I guess we'll be stuck with that then.
Murphy.
we can do that next time.
Exactly.
Murphy, you are an elf uncontrollably.
Hey, Brickman.
Rickman brings up a good point.
What was the point? I can't see it.
You'll never know.
You'll never
Damn
know.
Brakeman says that the Sonic model looks like it could be from Sonic Jam on the Saturn. I am very confident it's not. And not
I like
just because
Sonic
the Saturn
Jam.
used quads instead of tries.
Yeah, dual wielding.
Envy, you know your shit.
He knows his history of Sonic.
And you
But
know,
it's not a bad assumption. They do look very similar.
the Saturn's, you know, technical architecture here.
Is fighting 18 Marth a reference to how many Fire Emblem characters wind up in this game?
Really hope so.
Well, also combination of that and the online game, Fire Emblem
Oh,
Heroes.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
There's
Are there
so
18
many
Marths in that?
Listen, your
I think-
choices, in any given poll, you're gonna get Marth or like a girl in a bikini.
Like,
Well,
people
it's-
know what they want. They want hot chicks and Marth.
I want to say a lot of the alts are from his games are usually Sita.
Brave New World, Marth in a bikini.
I feel like we, as a society, were too cowardly to put Marth in a bikini, and that's on us.
Think for yourself.
Oh, damn. I do believe I just got called the fuck out.
Everyone to the fan art mines!
Oh, I'm sure you'll find that.
Definitely.
So you gotta specify because they have Mask Marth, aka Lucina, in that game, and she does appear in a bikini.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously.
Yeah, she's one of the most popular characters in the franchise, so no surprise there.
I mean, she's Marth, but also a hot girl that ticks both the boxes.
And from the future.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter
It's
if
like how
the-
Pop Male is Lady Elf Otto.
Popful Male is Sonic the Hedgehog's sister.
A sister Sonic, yes.
Popful the Male.
That's a game that needs to get out of licensing hell.
Yep. Maybe someone should retranslate it.
I was
That would
about
also
to
be
say,
nice.
and far away from
Yeah.
its original translation.
I mean, that's kind of a given with any working designs game.
Oh, working design, say no more.
Yeah, I
I
cannot
was like, why does it need to be
emphasize
retranslated? Oh, okay, never mind.
That's one of the rare ones that just has straight up slur and spoken dialogue.
I was about to say just hard R, just straight up.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep,
casually,
enjoy the R
too.
slur, buddy.
Like, this is your
Well, it was the
hero
90s.
just calling somebody that.
Like,
It was
it's
the
not
90s,
surprising
it was
that it was in the
different
90s, but you don't want it to, but you still don't want to re-release it that way.
Yeah, you don't want to
You
come
want
back
to
to
leave
that.
it in the 90s.
Yeah,
Living in 90s.
it was the 90s. It's the 90s.
And
No.
there's
And there's
time.
time.
Remember how we got it
90s.
with that?
And there's no time for Clax. Clax is over.
Remember when we
so-
got a 1,000-year reprieve to continue to being able to enjoy Clax?
Yeah, there's the Game Boy Advance version of Clax.
It's the Game Boy
says
Color
it-
version.
Oh, sorry, Game Boy Color version says it is the millennium, and there is time for Clax.
Yeah, so we get 1,000 more years of Clax.
Yay.
Theoretically, we could keep applying it to new millenniums, so we might actually have infinite Clax now.
Yeah, it's
Wow, Goggle Bob, you really
you know,
fucked
it's,
that
it's
one up.
literally
Yeah,
a millenarium puzzle game now.
Yeah. Lucas,
We
Outta here.
Pikachu is a friend.
All right, it's really
And there'll be
really
a third
good
and
that
a fourth and a
the
fifth.
bespoke Pikachu model is Fat Pikachu.
Well, that was
I mean,
the only
that was what
Pikachu
it-
we had then.
that was in the game. That was in the original game.
I didn't play the original game.
It
Original
was
fun.
1990. It was from like 1999, and you thought that Pikachu wasn't in it?
But was he fat? The answer is yes.
Yes.
Wasn't he like not like Fat Pikachu since like fucking Yellow?
No, he was Pikachu in yellow.
Okay, learn something new every day.
He was just not fat in the cartoon.
Yeah, and eventually he conformed to it. He lost the weight in the video games to be more like his cartoon buddy.
We had to do non-turn-based fights, which were a lot of anaerobic exercise.
Beauty standards these days are just out of control.
Speaking of out of control, Cyrockers are kicking your ass, Bob.
Yeah, well,
what the fuck,
I'm
man?
gonna come
And they are,
back.
for some reason, fighting on the side of Porky.
More like they were invading Porky's place and saw you and were like, "Yeah, you look like a bad guy."
Maybe Goggle Bob
They
was
were
fighting
Indian.
for Porky.
Yeah. Oh, damn, good point.
Oh, it's Trash Bandicoot.
I just,
I mean, at the
I'm about
time,
to
it was
crash this
amazing.
party.
I know that like people like Crash, but I have never ever looked at that fucker with anything other than disdain.
I can appreciate Crash. He does not feel like he belongs. My favorite thing about like anything to do with Crash Bandicoot was the fact that the developers at Naughty Dog found like a horrible little like bootleg Crash Bandicoot doll and became obsessed with it. And
That was pretty
like
funny.
when you get to 100% in Crash Bandicoot 3, he gets added into like there's just 3 random levels where he gets added into for the player to find. The official title.
I hate that the nitro crates here aren't usable props.
Yeah, they feel like they should be. But yeah, the game like the original, internally they referred to this like bootleg Crash as Trash Bandicoot, which is correct. But
DDD.
Which is correct.
But like all official references to him from Sony call him Fake Crash. It's lame.
I was
No,
gonna say
he's
Trash
Crash.
Bandicoot is so much better.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. It's practically free.
Whenever I think of King DDD, I always think of the one episode of the Kirby anime that I saw, which had
Is that
him
the
like
one about
attempting.
making cartoons?
No,
one I saw.
although I mean the one that I saw when the series was contemporary, which consisted mostly of one. I at the time was not at all prepared for the fact that like the dubbing choice that 4Kids made was that what if DDD was just profoundly Southern?
Yeah, Texan, like, very particularly, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it was just
I tell you
an entire episode. It was just an entire episode of him like marching around at night trying to hypnotize people by repeatedly shouting "You trust me, DDD" over and over and over.
I mean, that's
In that thick Texan accent, and I was just my brain never processed this.
It makes perfect sense to me. Like if a gigantic penguin with a huge hammer just walked up to me and said in perfect English with a Texan accent, "You trust me?" I'd be like, yeah, I guess I do. Not even.
DDD is currently at like nearly 400%, and you are nowhere close to defeating
I
him.
was
Yeah,
about to
he
say, like,
has killed you twice.
DD
You
is
are-
this is the first deaths I've had in one player mode, too.
Yeah, DD is just
Yeah.
pushing your shit in.
Yeah, so this version of Marth doesn't have, like, a charge attack. It's, like, just like a 3-hit combo type of thing. It's interesting.
It's because the original Smash Bros. Didn't have a neutral attack move separate from like a side move, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing that is the reasoning on it.
Yeah.
Until they have neutral melt.
Technically, it had a neutral, but it didn't have the side.
Oh, okay. So, but if you like were holding to the side, he would.
Whatever
do
is
neutral,
happening
right?
here sucks.
Yeah, that was just
Alright,
like
cool.
whatever.
Kirby
Oh, the
team.
Kirby's. You got a little
Fighting
Santa
Polygon
Kirby.
team.
You got a top. What's Top Cat? Is fucking Hat Kid in this game?
Shouldn't be.
I'm just saying. I just know like what modders get up to. I'm not ruling it out until I see it.
Yeah, that's fair. Mewtwo Kirby is really, really off-putting.
You two Kirby and his terrible protrusions.
Yeah, like I said, really off-putting. You're about to game over, though.
We'll see.
I believe in you, Goggle Bob.
Why would you do that?
I don't actually do it. I'm just waiting for him to fail so I can scream that I never believed in it. It was all a lie.
I got
Makes
blue.
betrayal more effective.
I blew myself.
Remember the fighting Polygon team?
I
do
really
remember the fighting
genuinely
Polygon
thought they
team.
might be the last Smash Brothers DLC, just for, you know, have some sort of Smash Brothers funny continuity. Nope, I failed.
I knew it!
But I can continue.
Nice
I never
job,
believed in you,
Jag.
Goggle Bob.
Yeah, who's got the top hat?
Continue!
It's your sudden but inevitable betrayal beat.
I miss a little toys aesthetic they had for Smash Bros.
Yeah, that was cute.
I mean, this is the whole thing about this mod, is that it kind of looks at, like, what did Smash Brothers leave behind, and is like, well, what if that continued on some level? Like, basically, what if Nintendo actually revisited this version of Smash Brothers? With, like, a specific
Super
eye on
Smash
being of the
Brother.
era.
Take this quiz to determine if you are a master hand or a crazy hand.
I know for a fact. I already know I'm a crazy hand. I'm not cut out for leadership.
I'm so much a crazy hand. I'm left-handed.
Dang.
I knew there was a reason I didn't trust you.
Yeah, we found out on Blue Sky a while back that this is like probably the densest group of left-handed people that I have ever hung out with.
Oh yeah, we did.
I'm left-handed.
Oh,
Wow! Welcome to the club.
This is a pretty sinister group.
This Caithness is left-handed too.
Wow.
And I am, to be clear.
I can't believe everyone's left-handed. Am I outnumbered?
Not me.
All the cool people are left-handed.
Yeah, we're all
Pop, you are uncool enough for 5 people.
We got Sonic, Black Sonic, and Red Sonic. Oh no, Purple Sonic. I guess Purple Sonic's supposed to be knights?
I'm gonna
That
get
makes sense.
Yo.
Yeah, because like the Black
Go
Sonic
away.
basically looks like Shadow.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Oh,
Like,
hey,
yeah.
Shadow.
They're all tiny.
But they're like they're normal weight despite being tiny, which is
They're about the size of an actual hedgehog.
They're pretty big for actual hedgehogs.
They're about the size of an actual hedgehog. Martha's just even taller than you imagined.
No, it's only Martha shorter than
I see you're getting harassed by a collection of
Also
tiny
plausible.
Sonics.
as one
This is
does.
excellent.
We had discussions about whether the purple Sonic was supposed to be Knights or Espio.
I'm gonna guess Knights.
I mean, the era is right for knights.
The world demands Espios.
Sega once tried to get
Oh,
SBO in a game, and that's how we got Knuckles Chaotix.
I gotta say this is a really good like translation of Casino Night Zone to like N64 aesthetics.
Yeah, I really
no,
like
this is
that
perfect.
stage. Oh, I got
Like
my
as much as
piano.
we're making fun of this does seem to be a genuinely good hack.
Oh, I got nothing against this game. Oh god.
Yeah, no, it's very impressive. They even got their like period accurate polygon models on lock.
This motherfucker.
Bad piano, not in Mario
Plays the
Kart
piano,
Rally.
or is the piano a boss?
I mean, it kind of is presented at the same point you would fight Metal Mario in the original.
That makes sense. Because they're both heavy as hell.
For Chrome's benefit, to explain what the fuck is happening and why Bob is fighting a piano. Children who played Mario Kart Super Mario 64 at a very specific time in their life were horrified at the existence of a haunted piano in a single level.
I think it was the fact
never
that it
left
had
them.
teeth.
It had teeth, and it seemed like a normal piano until you were right next to it. At which
Yeah, it
point
came out
started,
of
like,
nowhere.
menacing you.
Piano dentata.
I have teeth.
Somehow,
I would hope.
I don't think we ever actually had Smash Brothers for our N64.
I mean, it was a
That's
late
a bit of a
game in
shame.
this console's
Yeah,
life.
like 99.
It's a 99 game, yeah.
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 Oh, Zelda.
I know for a fact we didn't have Smash Brothers on the N64, but we got the GameCube one like the second it was available to us. We
The
played the shit
piano
out
plays
of that.
like outro music as it flies off into nothing.
Lay it off, Sam.
I think I have the GameCube one, but that's because I had the GameCube in college, and I actually had friends to play with.
Everybody had the GameCube one.
Yeah, Melee is like one of the games of all time.
Yeah, definitely one of those that like everybody had. Just like not coincidentally. It's kind of like, oh, I'm getting a GameCube. What should I get? And then it's like suddenly it appears in your house.
It's like Uno on your Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually gave that one away.
All I can think of now is that fucking like voice actor, YouTube voice actor doing the argument between Sonic and Shadow of I don't have Uno. Shadow's screaming, "You have Uno! It's on your Xbox!" No, I don't! I don't have fucking Uno!
I love the one of those that's like Sonic and Shadow arguing about the pronunciation of GIF.
That's the same guy. He also did the one that's just like Shadow quoting that entire thread from that dude who was like a huge Jordan Peterson fan, and Sonic just telling him to shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, and they're doing it in Sonic Adventure too.
Yeah. You're a beta male, Sonic the Hedgehog!
So Melee sold about 7.5 million units. To the GameCube's about 22 million units. So for a very real, it's very fair to say that if you had a GameCube, there was at the very least a 1 in 3. There was never worse than a 1 in 3 chance that you owned Smash Melee.
Well, and also theoretically, those sales numbers are based on being sold new, correct? Because like the idea that
but I mean like
plenty of people
what I'm
got
saying is that like the number of copies
late.
that. Yeah, I'm just saying like, you know, a used copy is not a like. If you purchase someone else's copy, they don't own it anymore.
Yeah.
But they also might not own a GameCube anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, what we're saying is, like, the attachment rate was almost as high as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the Switch.
And what was was Melee the #1 selling GameCube game, or was there something ahead of it?
Yes.
What was #2 then?
Okay, Wikipedia had an article for just that. Mario Kart Double Dash.
Alright, yeah, so Mario Kart's always, like, way up there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it
I mean,
Then Mario
like,
Sunshine and Wind Waker.
Yeah, Mario Kart, like, like, Mario Kart managed to sell, like, 5 million units on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Statistics say that shouldn't have even been possible.
See,
But
Mario
yeah, like
Sunshine's
this-
number 3. You know, I guess it earned it. And Luigi's Mansion is number 5. That kind of surprises me. But then I go, well, no, wait, launch game. You wanted something to bring home with you.
I would say Luigi's Mansion was there from the literal start, so like, that does a lot for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Metroid Prime sitting at number 6. That's acceptable.
Technically, when I bought the GameCube, I had to buy Luigi's Mansion with it. That was the deal.
This list of games really puts into perspective how like profound a failure the GameCube was.
Yeah, because you don't get to a third-party game until Resident Evil 4, which is Resident Evil 4,
I was about to say,
one
which
of
was
the
the best
greatest
game on
all
the
time.
The other thing to point to, and probably the more damning thing, is that you leave the multi-million sellers at number 12.
Yeah. Yeah, after that, nothing's over 2 million. And it's like right underneath Resident Evil 4 is the GameCube's second best third-party game, Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut.
Legitimately, that was a good game.
Oh yeah, no, Sonic. I love Sonic Adventure. It's one of my favorites. But like, you know, that's a Dreamcast game. That is unambiguously a Dreamcast game. That is a Dreamcast launch game.
The tragedy here is seeing Sonic Heroes, a game that would blight the childhoods of many a Zoomer.
Like,
I'm still really sad that the Japanese version of that wasn't called Sega no Mikata.
Wow.
Well, we all want things. Sonic Heroes is the game I feel has the greatest in the pantheon of Sonic bullshit, which I am also well versed in. The greatest actually good to potential ratio, which is the most tragic. Because fuck yeah, I want to play all three at once. Oh, this sucks. It's very sad.
Well, it's the ever popular problem of you create a system where 3 different characters are playable, and you want to create a game where 3 characters are playable, and there's a reason to play as all 3 characters, which then creates the problem of, well, you have to switch to do this area.
All right, one of my first and I would say best Let's Plays on the old Talkin' Time was Sonic Classic Heroes, which was just, hey, here's Sonic 1 and 2, but you can swap between them at any moment. And it's great, and it fucking rules.
So I went ahead and decided to look up, just for comparison, a successful system, and looked up the best-selling PlayStation 1 games. And this is at a time when, game sales were more diffuse. You would have a lot more games that sold some copies, and that was enough, versus,
the industry has grown a lot since the 90s.
Versus 10 games that sold all the copies. It takes until number 45 to reach something that's under 2 million. The 45th best-selling PS1 game, Parasite Eve.
Oh god.
Not too long ago, I watched the movie of Parasite Eve, and that was a trip.
There's a movie of Parasite Eve?
Yeah, it's based on the same.
They're based on the same book.
Yeah, but it's naturally very, very different. There's no Eye of Ray.
Yeah, Square made that character, and everything else is pretty different as well. Looking at it, there are at least 125 PS1 games that sold over 1 million units. They get pretty deep in the weeds by the end. Simple 1500 Volume 1, the Mahjong. The original NFL Game Day. WCW NWO Thunder.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's one of the worst wrestling games you ever played.
No, I didn't play it because I knew it was bad.
I did.
Swapping over to a phenomenally successful system from
that's why I went with
close
the
to that era. I'm looking at the Wii, which is, Wii Sports sold technically 82 million, but it was a pack-in. That doesn't fucking count. That's cheating.
It was not a pack-in in Japan.
Oh, okay. Well, it's then damn.
Yeah, Gigabytes.
Mario Kart Wii is next. Yeah, Mario Kart's their big hit,
million.
Isn't it? With 37 million.
That's the reason they launched Switch 2 with World.
Yeah. No, they know what they're fucking doing. Let's see. Okay, we have to go all the way down to number 40 on the Wii list to get a game that sold less than 2 million, which is Mario Sports Mix at 1.98 million.
I don't even remember what that was.
Neither do I.
Wasn't good.
I'm thinking of Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
Oh, that's the DS game.
Yeah, the DS game that was developed by Square for some reason. Which is why black mages can do sick dunks.
And why people have a crush on White Mage.
I think that was actually
before that.
I actually blame that on 8-Bit Theater.
No.
He has opinions
I'm going to stick by my guns on that one.
Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix.
I will stand upon the fields of Mars, screaming into the falling artillery, knowing that I will die and I will die wrong, but I will die uncompromising.
Yeah, I just appreciate it's baffling to me why Square Enix made Mario Sports Mix and Mario Hoops 3-on-3. I don't know why they were contracted to do that, but it does mean that there's Final Fantasy characters in it for some reason.
It's fun.
Yes, you do.
Yay.
Cactuar was there.
Are you playing as the piano?
I am playing as the piano.
That rules.
Oh man, piano?
He's getting his ass kicked.
I've killed 10 of these things.
How many do you have to kill?
Like it's forever.
So infinite. Break, Cassandralyn says, and we return to the piano. That's right, Cassandralyn. We must ret Vern.
Wait, she's not in the chat? Wait, what happened here?
Sometimes she just does that.
Sometimes she's eating dinner and doesn't want to talk.
Fair.
And it's
What's
faster
this
to type.
eating thing?
Oh my god, Chromes, I just realized that your icon does the... That's terrible.
I know.
I hate everything.
I know.
I need to look at your icon now.
My
Do not
friend got
apologize
it
for your
for
icon,
me.
Chromes.
Oh my god, that is incredible. A plus. A plus plus plus.
It's terrible.
The fact that it's animated is so good.
My friend
But it's
got
only
it for
animated
me.
when he talks.
No! I can't believe it.
Oh my...
Make Chrome say
Oh.
things.
That's dreadful.
Why?
My friend got it for me. Like I woke up and like my friend messaged me.
You're just getting bullied.
They were like, "Tommy Ham, I have a gift for you." And I was like what? And they gave it to me, and I was like, "Do I have to wear it?" And they were like, "Yes."
It is important that you experience this.
And for frame of reference, like since Goggle Bob probably can't see it right now. Chromes
No.
Chrome's icon has a skibbity toilet overlay.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I couldn't say it without laughing.
Bibbidi bop bop.
See, I'm old enough I can say it without laughing.
I'm old enough that I'm still
Basketball.
figuring out why it's a thing in the first place, but go on.
That's fine.
I feel like you could make a really great video game creepypasta by just editing this screen so that instead of my HMN, it said something like subhuman. Like, what does it know?
It's judging.
Oh shit.
Or about an actual person 84 tweet about your subtweets being viciously devoured by the residents of subtwitter.
Ugh. That could be worse.
None of us are on Twitter anymore, thank God.
Thank God indeed.
None of us.
Okay.
It is very
Well,
I mean, I have to say that Twitter is getting to be... Like, at first it was just kind of like, oh, I'm glad I'm off of that now. Now it's 100% getting to be like that X you look at that you're like, oh god, I used to be into that. Like, oh no.
this is embarrassing.
For reference, so we can properly date this when the video goes up. Today is the day that Grok declared itself Mecha Hitler.
Now, as of
That happens.
just before the stream started, apparently
They took it
I was
offline.
gonna say they claimed that Mecha Hitler is dead. they Wolfenstein that shit.
Speaking of
Welcome to the new
Wolfenstein,
Colossus, buddy.
the SGDQ run of Wolfenstein 2 last night was fantastic.
Gotta check that out. That sounds awesome.
That game is currently
Yeah.
$6 on all major places.
Oh fuck! Really? Okay. I have
it
a
on Switch?
decent-ish gaming laptop.
Yes, it is on
Making this
Switch.
happen.
If I didn't already own it, I'd probably buy it.
All right, let's get this underway. I literally just bought a bunch of games for my brother last night.
I grabbed it on
Fine.
Switch because I figure it's on the Switch too. It probably runs at 30 FPS. I'm fine with that.
Wolfenstein 2 is a game that shows that you don't need legs to kick Nazi ass.
It's true.
And shit. Let's see. Wolfenstein: The New Order is $1 cheaper. You know what? Fuck it, we're getting both.
Those are both good. I wonder
Yeah.
what the price is on the Old Blood.
Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you.
I actually like the New Order a little bit better than the new Colossus.
They're both good.
Oh yeah, no, they're
Wolfenstein: The Old Blood is also
Hey,
$4.99. You know what? I'm getting 3. I'm
Yeah.
paying $15.
We're getting Wolfen.
$15 for like so much Nazi murder. So
Yeah,
much.
and you know what? I'm into it.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I love murdering Nazis.
Yay!
Yes, Run had a donation incentive to curb stomp Hitler.
And
which
so it
they-
was.
You have to bite down.
I mean, it's like-
Make Hitler bite down on the pavements. Separate the top of his skull from his jaw.
For good measure.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I am not paying $15. I am paying $15.97. That is 97 cents more than advertised. I'm sorry. I felt like I was lying if I didn't say that.
I'd have
That's
to
the full
pay.
value.
I'd have to pay like $16.80 something because Michigan has a sales tax.
No.
What is a
Places
sales
don't have a
tax
sales
too, but
tax.
somehow not for Steam.
Well,
So go
like-
figure.
Digital sales Michigan now, like for actually holy shit, like 7 years now has a digital sales tax. It sucks.
Really, Lanky Kong.
Yeah.
Really.
Lankford.
DK, Donkey Kong. He's the third member of the DK crew.
I'm not seeing Lanky Kong on the
This
character
dog.
select screen. How do you?
That's
Okay.
so
There's a
funny,
whole
but-
series of them that I guess, like the character select screen can only take so much space that you just select through, like doing L and R on the one area.
He can
Interesting.
handstand when he needs
So
to.
what is the total character count then?
We can check the next time we're on the screen.
Fair enough.
And stretch his arms wide, just for you.
Donkey Kong actually plays kind of neat. I thought he would just be a Donkey Kong XP, but
I hate him.
he's got like Dalcium arms.
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
despise
that's
Lanky
funky.
Kong.
No, like
Given the opportunity, we would strike down Lanky Kong with a terrible and mighty blade.
Lanky Kong can't even beat Beaver Bother, so
That said, he does have some range on that hammer. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
hey,
those extra, the lanky arms really help. Oh, and he's got his gun. When he needs to.
will say that I would not want to face Lanky Kong in a boxing match. Not
Good guy,
because I think I'd lose, I just don't believe in animal abuse.
Kirby just suicided, right? That was pretty amazing.
Herba.
Oh, and he's got a throw that is like the entire length of the screen. Lanky's pretty good. I like Lanky.
And you get points by like actually scoring baskets.
Yes, that's what's going on in Smash Ball here.
Oh, sick.
yeah, like if you notice there are those barrel cannons mounted over the baskets.
Yeah, it's supposed to make life easier, I guess.
Holy shit, Lanky with a hammer.
Yes.
Lanky with a hammer.
The Lanky of the hammer is
Don't let him.
absolutely unfair.
You can't touch this. Stop.
I can't wait for Donkey Kong Bazinga.
I am
Donkey
looking
Kong
forward
best
to it by a
Pringles.
pretty significant level. Like, it's
I
a
too am
significant reason I got the
interested
Switch
in
2 in the
that
first place.
Donkey
And I still have not
Kong.
been able to get one.
Yeah, I've been looking
I asked...
for you, but it's been no
No,
luck.
I do appreciate that. No, I asked the person at Walmart I went to buy an unrelated thing. I was like, so, like, clearly you don't have any in the back, obviously. And he was like, yeah, but if you want one, pay the $500 to go to Universal Epic, like, World. And I was like, no.
What?
No, I'm not doing that. Oh, there is a Super
Uh,
Nintendo World, apparently the new Universal theme park here. And apparently they are always stocked because nobody buys fucking game consoles at Universal Studios. That's insane. People don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that stands to reason.
The analyst predictions for how, like, we don't have a full number beyond the first 4 days, but the analyst assumptions are that it sold 6 million units in June. So those units are going somewhere. Those units are going somewhere.
Probably mostly to eBay sellers.
Sadly.
Seemingly.
Tragically.
Okay, so we got Polygoemon as a nightmare name.
Really hate him. Hope he dies. Let's see him withstand the burden of the cross.
Aren't we going to
Poly
check
Geek,
how many characters there are?
You
Oh, yeah,
realize
right.
he's probably
Yeah.
Buddhist.
Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we got 30 on the main screen.
Mhm.
And
Main
then
screen turn on.
on the extras, we've got somebody count as I go through this. Dark
Right,
Sabbath,
sure.
Lucas,
Sure. Okay.
Peppy,
All right.
Slippy,
All
Roy, Dr.
Sure.
Luigi,
Oh dear.
Lanky, Dragon
Fuck you.
King,
No.
Ebi Samaru, Mad Piano, and that's it.
Angry piano.
Like about 40.
11?
Oh, that's cool. Look at the Dragon King in.
Truly incredible.
Here comes Dark Sammy.
Yeah,
Like
play
Dork
that.
Sammy.
We'll see this video later.
Yeah, that's
Dragon
right.
King.
Said it. I don't give a fuck.
Dragon King is a leftover character from the original Smash Bros. Prototype.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the
pretty
pitch before it had a specific. Before they were like, what if we put Nintendo characters in here?
My understanding, and I've seen this multiple places, is that it's actually named after like a town. So like us calling it Dragon King would be if like the game was called Los Angeles, people called it the Angels.
That's probably what I would do.
Yeah, same.
Doing all random those guys characters. Yeah, so
All
the
weird
40
Dragon
characters is pretty
King.
good.
Yeah.
And a
Call me
bunch of the
Babar.
stages seem to portray like what they would like to have happening. Like there's a Dragon King stage, but like there's a Castlevania stage. There's
Yeah,
there's
some
a
of these
Sha-
might get added in future versions of the mod.
yeah, there's the
Gotta whip all these
Shantae
candles.
stage,
Okay, that's fucking fake.
Twilight City from that game with the jet ski.
Agrabah. Or is that Agrabah, or is that something else?
No, I
assume
think
it's
it's the
Shantae.
Shantae stage.
The-
Yeah, it's definitely
the,
Scuttletown.
the obsession so many have with Shantae is baffling to me. And I actually owned the original Game Boy Color game. It's good. It's fine. But like the like urge to include Shantae with like, you know, actual like I would say like important characters in the Western video game canon is insane to me.
I will say that one way or another, I feel like Shantae naturally would have a Smash Brothers moveset. Like, I feel like she makes sense in this environment.
Suppose.
Yeah.
Like, she's got her little transformations, she's got the ability to hair whip as opposed to just randomly punch things. Like, I feel like
She's
she would
got
100% fit
she's
in.
got a couple spells.
Yeah, and like, there are some things that would make sense as, like, items that you could add from her series. And of course she's got environments that would make sense. Like, it's one of those deals where in certain characters are suggested for Smash Brothers, and it's like, you're just doing this because you know the name. Shantae, I feel like, 100% would just fit in with the cast as you play it.
Sure.
Like,
Plus her girlfriend's dead.
God help me for actually saying this, but I feel like she would fit into Smash Brothers better than Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry.
Gogglebob, like, we're friends and everything, but fuck you, I'm not going to kill you.
I'm not saying that I would prefer to see Shantae, I'm just saying that I feel like she would adapt to this environment easier.
No, she fucking wouldn't.
Tell me that Dante's built for a 2D platforming action game.
I am telling you, yes. Okay, sure, not a 2D platforming action game, sure. I'll give you that one. But Smash Bros? Fucking, like, side B is Cerberus, neutral B is Alistor. This shit writes itself. Up B is Agni and Ryuta. He literally has a game that'll move that shoots him upwards of Agni and Ryuta. This is the most obvious shit ever, Gogglebob.
He is basically male Bayonetta, so...
He really is.
Remember how much people hated Bayonetta when she first came out? You want that to happen
like
again?
he would break the game worse than Minecraft Steve, but like his moveset is
But
right
in
there.
different ways.
I like that nobody hated me for saying that.
It's
They're all fun.
factually true. He is absolutely male Bayonetta. The only, I would say, like, significant difference between Bayonetta and Dante is that Bayonetta never gets hit because every time anything looks like it might hit her, she does a glamour pose for a photo shoot and it misses. And Dante gets hit by everything. Every gunshot in a 20-mile radius veers into Dante's body.
But mostly because it's funny how he reacts.
Yeah, like, or more accurately, how he does not react.
He no-sells everything.
Yeah, like, the best scene in Devil May Cry 1 is when he gets absolutely fucking nailed to the ground by an evil sword and responds by pulling the entire thing through his body.
As you do.
As one does. Well, also
Reasonable.
also his intro scene where like he gets where like the demons, where like Trish hits him with a motorcycle and nails him to a wall with a sword. He just sort of walks off of it, and then yanks the sword out of him and is like, "Hey, guess what? I'm immortal, you idiot."
Look at the
I think
None of this shit worked
potential
on me.
adults.
I think a lot about, like, a handful of things. I'm going to start with the first thing I was thinking of, which is the fact that, like, the old, like, Tumblr, please stop praying for my grandpa post that got, like, attached to an image of DMC5 scruffy old man Dante.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
He's grown too powerful.
Please stop praying for my grandpa. You are making him too strong. He broke out of the hospital and the cops can't get him. He's too powerful. The other thing is one of the most baffling choices. One of the most baffling choices about Devil May Cry's writing is that like the weird pseudo romantic lead of Devil May Cry 1 is Trish, a character that the backstory assures us looks exactly like Dante's mother.
Yeah,
And
that
which-
was weird.
They've spent every game's like backstory trying to backtrack away from that. Like, no, he actually found that disturbing, but helped her anyway.
Yeah.
But, like, all romantic tension immediately removed from those two characters for that reason, for a good reason.
That makes perfect sense.
I do love that Devil May Cry 5 posits that, like, so, like, there's always a chart of, like, this kind of character. Dante probably has never had sex, but absolutely knows what sex is. Virgil, as evidenced by Devil May Cry 5, has had sex, but doesn't seem to know what it is.
I was going to say,
Oh.
he might not have been completely aware of what was happening on some level. Like, there's a lot of explanations that I would
Like
believe
Devil May
that
Cry
was
5, having him be shocked that Nero is his son and not Dante's is one of the funniest things I have ever seen.
I mean,
Like,
I
I
want
feel
to say
like-
that, like, Virgil thought he was fighting a woman and didn't realize exactly what the terms were. Like, that, I can see that happening to Virgil.
I could also see it being that he knows what sex is, but doesn't know it's where babies come from.
Yeah.
That's true. He does
See-
have an interesting, like, origin
Like
story
I
to begin with.
appreciate 5 for dispelling any mystique that Virgil is intelligent. Like, no, he's really fucking dumb.
I know, Virgil's
In
fucking stupid.
in very similar ways to the ways Dante is, but the difference is that Dante knows he's fucking stupid, and Virgil does not.
Well, and also
See,
just
for
by
Dante,
vir-
his fucking stupidity is like a source of power. Anytime he's stupid, not only will things go his way, they will go his way in like ways you cannot possibly imagine. He
And
will
also
dumbass his
just by
way through
virtue-
any situation.
By virtue of the fact that Virgil is up against Dante, he's the smart one by default.
Yeah.
He is quote unquote the smart one, but his realization that he is the smart one has caused him to think that he is actually smart.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Which
And
is
that
terrible.
was
Terrible.
profoundly wrong.
Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't
No.
last in his class in high school, and he thinks that means something.
Dante, Dante, on the other hand, I would say, can do the insane things he can do because he's too dumb to realize they're impossible. Like that bit in Devil May Cry 3 where he's running down the side of the tower so fast that he starts to burn up from atmospheric friction. That should not be possible, but it is because Dante's too stupid to know.
He's like the orcs from Warhammer.
Yeah, exactly. He believes
Farming.
he believes that the red makes him go faster, and therefore it does.
I've
And
mentioned
he's
this
got
on stream
plenty of
before,
DACA.
but back in the day, I had a technically we played Shadowrun, but a tabletop RPG group, and we had a character who the entire point was that they had negative intelligence, and as a result of having negative intelligence, they could have a role wherein basically they're too stupid not to know they can't build an atom bomb, so maybe they can build an atom bomb. Like, that was
Hey.
basically the thing.
No,
And
I
that's
think
where Dante's at. Like, he
dragging this back to Dante for a second. I
he
think my
doesn't know he
favorite
can't
like
do it.
I think my favorite like scene in Devil May Cry 3 is when he like catches a lady as she's like being thrown from wherever. Just grabs her out of the air, and she immediately responds by shooting him in the head. And he's like, "Hey, I thought we were going somewhere with this."
They were. They were going to, him with the bullet and
Yeah, no, he was like,
The real
he was
foolishness
like,
is assuming-
Also, his idea of a pickup line is, ladies falling from the sky. Cool.
Dante, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm paraphrasing, but I'm not really.
You're not that far from it.
Yeah.
I love the bit in 5 where he gets a new weapon, and it's a goddamned hat, and he just starts doing fucking Michael Jackson dance moves.
Who's this? Telescope.
That's good.
That's Devil May Cry 5. Currently, Goggles is playing, what's it called? Goggles Bob. Yeah, Smash Remix. It's
Yeah.
a ROM hack.
What is remix?
At this point, you've been live for an hour, Gogglebob, so I would say you could have gotten away with Lunar.
Yeah, it's just a matter of I literally have no idea what's happening there.
Fair enough.
Do you have any other terrible ROM hacks to show us?
I'm trying to think. What is
I
on,
see
in the old
that appears
collection?
to be, like,
Hey,
they
you
just
know
add
what?
all
Actually, there
the
is-
characters into melee.
Basically, yes.
Well,
They added a ton of characters. A bunch of them were melee characters, and a bunch of them were characters that had no chance of ever showing up in anything.
Like, you'll see that Marina from Mischief Makers is on the screen right now.
Okay.
Shake, shake.
Goemon and Ibisumaru conquer Peppy and Slipathy.
There's Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, he would never show up in things.
And also the return of Poke-Floats.
I mean, that was always using N64 models to begin with.
This is a complete... As somebody who remembers Poke-Floats perfectly, this is all new Poke-Floats. It's only using
You're an
original
all-new.
150 Pokemon.
You're an
what they had
all-new Poke-Float.
Well,
Alright, I'm going to play one more game of this, and then I do think I know another random ROM thing we can play.
You damn well better.
You lunar it up.
背に受けて行くぞ足がうなる俺は機械だ鉄人だへ今
I want to see Lanky back in action again. Lanky was surprisingly strong.
Lanky Tunes back in action.
And we'll go with N64 P.
I'm still mad at that movie.
It bad.
It was so bad. It was
What's
so
bad?
bad.
Looney Tunes back in action.
back and
I remember exactly one thing from Looney Tunes Back in Action, and that was the painting scene. Which was the painting scene. That's it. That's all there is. Nothing else.
I don't even remember what I hated about it. I just remember that I hated it.
It was quite dull.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Could stand to have been less dull.
Yeah.
That and I thought it was Space Jam for the first 10 minutes because I didn't realize we'd been trolled.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam.
I have somehow, and this is insane, never seen Space Jam.
That's weird, we showed it on our Heaven at one point.
Yeah, I know. I must have missed that.
That's how I've seen it. And
That said, I have.
That, it was going to be a fake
That said, I have listened to the Be Real Busta Rhymes Coolio track like 500,000 times.
Mr. Buster Rhymes.
I've listened to at least 100 Slam Jams.
The full list on that one is even more insane than I remembered. It's Be Real, Coolio, Method Man, LL Cool J, and Busta Rhymes.
Why did they get
All of
everybody
these
back
favorite
together
people.
for Space Jam 2? Like that was the real
Because they're
trouble.
cowards. I remember like when that got announced, I was just like, they have got to get Method Man, Redman, like they've got to get everybody for this shit, and they didn't. They got so many other stupid cameos, but they somehow failed to like create a rap supergroup, and that's upsetting.
I think part of the reason they didn't do it was that Coolio was dead at the time.
Yeah, but like, you know, fucking get, I don't know, Cardi B or some shit.
I like how you say at the time as if he would come back in the meanwhile.
Are you saying he didn't?
Dodge Space Jam and then just decided to come back.
Yeah.
Play, thank you, man. Get on the plane,
I'm just imagining like a graveyard, like, you know, at night, it's quiet, you know, as graveyards tend to be, and then all of a sudden Space Jam 2 gets announced, and a skeletal hand bursts out of Coolio's grave.
Beat stop desecrating people's graves.
No.
Wow.
Show them who's boss, Pete. Show those graves what's for. Just like that, the second player from Legends of the Mystical Ninja just no-selled Shadow Ball from YouTube.
Dr. Yang?
It's very powerful like that.
Dr. Yang.
Dr.
Oh, God, I
Yang.
hate that localization so goddamn much.
Companion of
It's pretty
Kid Yin.
Kid Yin and Dr. Yang.
Oh,
Excuse me,
now I hate it even more.
Excuse me, I have come here to be as racist as possible in this.
I just genuinely despise it. I'm so angry.
It's so bad.
Well, hey, in Ibisumaru's first ever appearance, It was actually revealed that he is the sexy lady in disguise.
If she was cursed in some fashion, then that just gets ignored because Goemon doesn't really have canon.
Yeah.
The
Apparently
only time they brought that up again.
Maybe he just prefers the curse. It's like Rama 1/2.
There's the only time they ever acknowledged that again was the awful PS1 like near future Goemon reboot where they made fucking Ibisumaru into basically Amy Rose.
Sure, let's do that. Oh, there we go.
Because she has a hammer. Get it?
All right.
Young Link.
Yeah, Young Link is in this. And Young Link distinctly has like bomb shoes and crap.
And
It's
then
actually-
he's got the creepy shield from Majora's Mask.
I mean, they
I like that
basically-
shield. It's my favorite shield.
They basically included Mario and Luigi and Dr. Mario and Dr. Luigi so they could have like melee versions next to the N64 versions. So
Good.
I think Young Link kind
There's a
of
Dr. Luigi?
there's a Dr. Luigi.
Not usually. This is Dr. Goomba Tower erasure.
I was about to say there was Dr. Goomba in the freaking one thing.
Not
So-
Dr. Goomba. Dr. Goomba Tower.
It's 3 Goombas in a trench coat.
Yeah, it literally is.
I love that despite everything, they still didn't add another F-Zero character because nobody will ever add another F-Zero character.
Where's Samurai Goro?
Oh yeah, there's reference to Christmas Island.
A little too easy this time.
I want you to sit here and imagine you go to a doctor's appointment and this motherfucker walks in.
Crash Bandicoot?
It's more of a Waddles thing. No,
Shh.
the posting of
Oh, in the Discord. All right. Yeah, that.
Yes.
Look. That's clearly Vincent Adultman's cousin. He is a doctor.
Goomba Doctor Man.
He went to doctor school.
I love
he's a
doctor
of
school.
doctoring.
Whoa. Boo, 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 boo. Thunderstorm looks to be back with a vengeance.
Dr. Thunderstorm team. Sergeant Pepper's wanna know, I'm so glad the classics of game has come back again.
I'm glad we still have a question of character. Or I'm sorry, a question of character.
I love dying in the middle of a fucking like gun game and getting demoted from senior policeman to policeman.
Well, you shouldn't die on the job.
You are
Should
too
be
cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
nice job, asshole.
Chic. Wow, that is a DeviantArt ass looking chic.
It really is. It's good.
I mean, that's kind of how.
And that's not a diss. That is
yeah, I
a
was about to
genuine
say.
statement of affection.
Let's go on an adventure.
Da-da-da-da-da.
The DDD image I almost thought was like Teletubbies.
Got it.
Lucas.
Lucas. Interstellar.
Dr. Luigi got a very appropriate ending screen.
Termination of employment. What? God, the fucking disrespect.
Is he a real doctor or is he a real worm?
Best friends.
All right, trying now to move on to other choices. So please hold.
You are
on.
proud. You are great. Number 1.
Fun. You are great. That is true. Thank you, game, for acknowledging my greatness.
Call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
I'm interested in things. I'm not a real
Not a
doctor,
real
but I
doctor, but
am a real worm. I am an actual worm.
worm. I
I live
live like
like
a
a
worm.
worm. I like to play
Like
the
to play the
drum.
drum.
I think
I
I'm
think
getting
I'm
good,
getting
but I
good,
can
but I
handle
can handle
criticism. I'll
criticism.
show you what
Do
I
what
know,
I
and you
know,
can
and
God.
you can
tell me
tell
if
me
you
if you
think I'm
think I'm
getting
getting
better.
better on the drum.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
You two should be in jail.
Hear the doorbell.
It's no use trying to match up your
When I
synchronization
get
on
into
We're gonna,
Discord.
though.
it, I can't tell if you are watching
I didn't
me
realize
twirling
that would be a
the
trigger.
stick.
I did.
When I give the signal.
Games.
So what horrible ROM hack of Mario Sunshine is this? Is this
Super
Mario
Mario
like...
Eclipse.
It is Super Mario Eclipse.
Fucking called it.
the
What is-
bastard game?
What is Super Mario Eclipse?
It's a Sunshine ROM hack.
Is
Pretty
it
impressive one
Kaizo?
too. Not quite Kaizo, no. It's I would
It
call it a
is,
full
however, a
conversion.
bastard game.
I mean, aren't they all?
It is based on the bastard Super Mario Sunshine, so I suppose that does make a degree of sense.
I mean, you can see. We'll start from the beginning for the exclusive purpose of being able to do it, of doing this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look, I think Super Mario Sunshine has pretty good bones. The movement feels good in the game.
I disagree.
Well, I suppose we have to fight now.
Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse
you-
in your song.
So there are two things I take issue with on Mario Sunshine that are of note. One is just that I think it feels like unpleasantly slippery. There's just a certain je ne sais quoi about the way that it controls that I don't like. The other is that everything about its design in terms of level goals feels like it betrays the notion of a game that was rapidly rushed to market.
Oh, it definitely was. It was a game that needed an extra year, and it did not have it.
Yeah, it was a game
that is a game where
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just going to say that, like, the GameCube as a system needed it to be released with launch, and every second that they didn't have a Mario game on the GameCube was a second that, like, we had to deal with Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I mean, I like Luigi's Mansion a lot more than I like Mario Sunshine, but what I would say is that, the entire structure has been lifted in appearance for Mario 64, but in order to, get the most out of the fact that they hadn't come anywhere close to finishing the video game, they end up having to do that thing where it's just the number of shines is mostly ornamental. The actual thing that the game cares about is that you finish the Shadow Mario missions that are at the end and that you're not supposed to be able to skip to.
But you can skip to them.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of...
You're going to have to do some work.
Yeah.
Yeah, much unlike... I mean, Mario 64, the first time I beat Mario 64... I completely missed that entire world existed for days. And I had...
Did you not find the TikTok clock?
I beat TikTok clock, but I did not beat the Rainbow Ride or whatever?
Rainbow Ride?
Yep.
Yeah.
Had no idea Rainbow Ride existed. And with
So sure you were going to say Shifting Sandland.
yeah, no,
No, it's very easy to stumble into that because that's what Myths is supposed to do.
Gotcha.
But with that in mind, like, the idea of missing anything in Sunshine is, like, practically impossible because of the way it's organized.
Like, if you just find a
it gets
shine
all up
sitting
in your
out there
face.
and... If you just find a shine sitting out there in Delfino Plaza, like, oh, it's cute that you found that, that does nothing. You might as well not have bothered.
Oh, yeah.
And never mind the whole
All
blue
ornamental.
coin situation.
Yeah, the blue coins exist just to get it back to get it up to a number where it's at least at parity with the total number of stars in Mario 64.
So you can feel like there was a similar number of challenges.
Yeah, just to
I'll be right
pretend that the numbers game works out in, like, similar ways, even though, yeah, like... and also, some of those missions are the fucking Chuck Ya. Fuck you, Chuck Ya. Or is it a Chuckster? I forget what their fucking name is. There's a horrible thing. Yeah, there we go.
Because some of us very much remember, I'm a Chuckster.
I do hate I'm a Chuckster.
So,
Go on.
what's the biggest difference between this and the original? I'm talking about the actual game now.
There is a lot of expanded content in this, as you just saw, and you'll eventually theoretically get back to it. You have, like, an entire world that's based on the Mario 64 castle, and then...
I love Super Mario Odyssey.
And there's a lot of stuff that we'll see even within the stream that, like, if you know what Sunshine is, like, you will see, like, oh, that was never there before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, other than the awkward color scheme going on. Yeah. Thank you.
The Eclipse!
Yes, well, it's darker than it would be because there's more shines to collect.
It's also, it's off-putting to my brain somehow because
I don't like it either.
You know, I understand completely.
Like the auto
We call it
darkening
uncanny.
my phone has kicked in. That's what this feels like.
There is, I think, something in the options to literally turn that off.
Well, you should, because it sucks and I hate it. Please turn this off.
It is reminiscent of, like, what... Like, I was in Ohio for the Eclipse last year. That is fairly accurate to what it was like being out during the partiality.
Remember, all pinata cops are bastards.
Clarify which cop.
Cops are bastards. Hey, all cops watching this stream and all cops watching this VOD, y'all are bastards. But it's okay, only 40% of you accost your wives.
I thought it was 50.
You should Google it.
Yeah, look, do the research yourself.
God damn it, now I'm thinking of that Burial Goods song, All Paladins Are Bastards. and the comment underneath it that's just, did you know 40% of all paladins accost their fair maidens?
If you know two paladins, one of them accosts their fair maiden.
Yeah.
That's why you should become a warlock like the rest of us.
Yep.
Forgot how long Mario Sunshine takes. I think they distinctly noted in the notes that the resolution on the cutscenes is lower, so more game can fit in. Nobody cared about this part.
Sure, that lines up with, well, no, I don't know much about ROM hacking. I guess it would have to fit into the size of my GU ROM, wouldn't it?
I know this is something, because I know people have done it, is that if you go through the proper steps, you can play this on a GameCube.
Well, that's probably what they wanted.
But I do understand it has a greater likelihood of crashing on a GameCube that doesn't occur on a computer, but just the way life is.
Yeah, fair.
Oh my god, I forgot how long this was. It's like, yes, thank you, I'm aware. There's gunk everywhere, we get it.
of the shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier.
The goo. You know, it surprises me that like they reduced the resolution for these scenes, but they didn't put in an option to press start and skip it.
Once again, I do think
Unless they did, and for some reason, for some noble reason, Gogglebob, you're not just pressing start.
I think before starting it, I would have had the choice of turning on skippable cutscenes, which I did not think to do. Because you know how those speedrunners love that.
So, and I'm saying this with as much kindness as I can muster from my soul, Gogglebob. What you're telling me is that you are the bastard of Earth.
Why does this feel like news to you every week?
Because I want to believe. I want to believe that Gogglebob can be better than his profane actions.
Oh,
That's for a great amnesia.
Let's just say skeletons don't have great memories.
Yeah, it's the whole lack of a brain thing.
It's weird how that works out. That's where memories are stored. Despite what Kingdom Hearts might tell you.
Really, I thought they were...
More like Kingdom Fall! That one's for free.
You faded
I
out.
always do that one for free.
Yeah, people have done that. It's, of course, for free. It's public domain.
Mario!
Speaking of farts, I watched Ironheart last week.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Big
No,
fart energy.
did you?
I think the thing that surprised me most was like I wrote about it on Talking Time and on the Talking Time Discord and on my Blue Sky. And like I figured, you know, I know a bunch of people on all of those communities that like at least keep up nominally with Marvel shit. None of them have gotten any sort of like response or like acknowledgement. And this is not me going, hey, where's my clout? This is me going, God, nobody fucking gives a shit.
I mean, that's where we're at, really.
It really is over.
We really hit a saturation point.
Yeah, like, no, it really just is that over.
And also, I do have to say that there is a certain level of, like after Avengers, you had an interest in seeing what happens to, like, Wanda and Vision or whatever. I don't think anyone saw Black Panther 2 and was like, oh shit, we need more of that character.
We need more of that character that is very clearly has like a gigantic flashing neon sign over his head that says, watch my TV series on Disney Plus.
And like in all seriousness,
and then that was, but like it needs to also be said that this shit was filmed 3 years ago and they left it on a shelf until now.
Yeah, and that's the other thing.
That is not a sign. That is not a sign of them going, we have a real winner here. That's quite the opposite.
Like, I straight up, like, I think of when Black Panther 2 came out and where I was in my life, and, like, it feels like a universe ago. like, it's not like, it's just like, that was another time that I had different things that I cared about. And I guess one of them was what happened
Hamilton came out now.
But no, my other big observation about it is that Satan, the devil, who tempted Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, is a character in this show.
Is it Satan or Mephisto?
Why? It's okay if you want to like fucking split hairs. It's Mephisto, but Mephisto is just Satan.
Oh yeah, no, but there's a couple of Satans in the Marvel universe, so I wanted to be sure. Like it could have been Blackheart, for instance.
Okay, well it's Mephisto, I guess, but it's just Satan. Like, if you want to like fucking tell me, oh, it's not Satan, it's Mephistopheles, fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
All right, so Cass was asking about what is different here. So I can...
Yeah, I'm not actually seeing any differences here.
I can do something right now that is different.
Other than the lighting, there's not a whole lot here that I would remember being different, honestly.
Yeah. I really dislike the darkness filter. It just makes the game look worse. Because, like, for all of the extremely reasonable, like, bad things you can say about this game, it does have a pretty nice look to it most of the time, and like making everything darker just degrades the shit out of that.
Like, I understand it thematically, but visually it's... I've been having...
Oh wait, that pathway wasn't there, like, that one that you just ran past. Oh, what's this?
Oh.
But what's this?
Hello?
Ooh, what's this?
Intrigued.
I guess you can just walk into the fucking volcano now. Neat.
Surprise!
You can visit Corona Mountain before it is flooded as part of the game, so it's like an actual area.
Oh, I guess that's kind of cool. I do like the idea of the game like being more interconnected. That's kind of a neat thing to do.
Yeah, my understanding is that as the game progresses, like literally all the areas become connected in some fashion.
So sort of like Banjo-Tooie.
Yes.
Or Dark Souls.
It's called Banjo-Tooie?
It's called Banjo-Tooie.
It is the 90s and there is time for Banjo-Tooie.
Wrong, that shit came out in 2000.
It was the 90s and everything but name.
The
really
90s,
was.
The 90s didn't end until 9/11.
That is true.
Yep.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that assessment.
Do you remember 9/11?
No.
Yeah.
What was that
Yeah,
post recently? Like, that was like 9/11, that was it.
I do love that.
I always think of the fucking Teen News 69 post that was just, teens remember the 90s, and it was listing off a bunch of things that very definitely didn't happen in the 90s, including Minecraft and 9/11.
I was always pretty irreverent about 9/11, even at the time.
Everybody was. I remember like seeing some fucking like British comedian talking about how, well, actually, I'm real fucking controversial because I made a 9/11 joke to Americans. And I'm like, buddy, I don't know what you think you know about Americans.
Like, so at the time, like, Sharky was running an Openverse server, which was this, like, it was this chat program where you could, like, have little, pixel art avatars you could move around a screen, and it had, like, a backdrop, and so he had the scene from Final Fight as the backdrop. And because, Final Fight takes place in, 1989 New York with the serial numbers filed off, it had what were pretty clearly the Twin Towers. And so I took one of the planes from UN Squadron, added explosion effects, and marked it.
Oh, that's good.
We're all talking about our best 9/11 jokes.
My most prominent 9/11 memory, like most people, is sitting in a dark classroom watching it on TV. My second most prominent 9/11 is an edit of the South Park song "Unca Fucker," sang by George W. Bush and Osama bin Laden.
I also remember these T-shirts that I saw. I never got one because at the time, I didn't have access to a form of money that I could use online. But they were like, those I Heart NY shirts? It was that with the heart replaced with an airplane emoji.
Yeah.
That's awesome. 9/11 jokes are just like such an important part of culture, of American culture.
We are all never forget.
I mean, now I'm thinking about. I retweeted it. I self-retweeted because I am nothing if not a raging narcissist. The other day, my dumbass joke about how like Steam, like if it just if you could like pay a monthly fee for access to the entire library, and I'm like, no, that's an insane thing to want. That would give you access to every single Sakura game. And I just listed off a bunch of Sakura things, including Sakura 9/11. And like somebody joked about it, and I said something like, "Oh, George W. But why'd you do it, George W. Bush gun? Why?"
I also remember a couple years ago there was when the Barbenheimer was a meme, and there were some like there were some Japanese people who weren't particularly amused by that, so they were making these like shit posts that were Barbie 9/11, and my immediate thought was, okay, that's way funnier. We should just do that instead.
Way funnier.
Well,
I remember that, and like the idea was, we'll show those Americans. No, Americans love that shit.
They never covered in the Barbie movie if there was a 9/11 in their universe. I mean, I feel like that was unexplored territory.
It was time.
It's
I mean,
like,
wasn't Team America?
What do you think Barbie 2 is about?
9/11 in the, you have to wonder what 9/11 in the Cars universe was like.
Oh no!
Well, if we assume that planes are like sentient beings, much like the cars themselves,
were the planes in on it? Were the planes hijacked by other sentient cars?
Or were the planes themselves like the sleeper agents?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was a war for oil, so if you think about it, like they'd have more of a reason to care.
Wait, what is the car's equivalent of no blood for oil? Since oil is their blood, much to consider here.
Much too
Got
consider.
weird. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
I was not expecting an existential crisis tonight, but here we are.
In the Cars
I wasn't
universe,
aware you were a car, Cassandralyn. Like, I'm instituting a new rule for my Discord. You have to tell us if you're a car. We'll be cool about it, but you have to tell us.
What happens
It's like
if
you
you're
have
a
to tell us
robot
if
in
you're a cop.
disguise?
If he can be a skeleton, why can't I be a car?
I'm not saying you can't be a car. I'm just saying you have to tell us.
I mean, I'm not. I don't think I am.
Oh,
Try not
yeah,
to be.
that sounds real fucking confident.
I don't think
Very
I am.
convincing. Totally.
I'm not buying it.
She just uploaded I'm a car too.
Damn it, Crumbs! You were supposed to be on my side.
Holmes, never ever be on Cassandralyn's side.
Yeah, Chrome sounds like a car name if I ever heard one, let's be honest here.
Right? No!
Holy shit, this thing Kishi uploaded is sending me.
That's the open verse. Like I'm Mighty Quinn there. That's Yuko from the Valis games.
I don't want car accusations. Car allegations.
Did we hit too close to home?
You're not, Emma. You're not beating those car allegations now.
Do you think we need to pump the brakes on this conversation?
No!
Get out! God damn it. Get out, Bob. Kick me out of your own stream for that one.
Oh, so here's a
Rob,
change. You get a shine, you just keep going.
Oh, hey, Kishi's in the chat. I don't know if anybody's paying
No,
attention.
no, that's... Kishi's in the chat, and Kishi is posting in the Discord. Kishi is pulling double duty, and it's incredible.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and also, I guess in this ROM hack, you don't get sent out of the level every time you get a shine. That's good.
Indeed.
That is the thing I liked about Mario Odyssey while I was playing it.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey's really good.
I need to give it another
Mario
chance,
Odyssey,
like playing on my TV. Just playing it in portable mode was making me motion sick.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's
Plus, you
funny
also
to
don't
me
have,
that Odyssey now. I mean, like, if it wasn't for Bonanza coming out like in 5 minutes, I'd replay Odyssey because, like, it's one of those games where I enjoyed it, and now I realize it's been how long since it was released?
8 years.
At least 7 years?
Yeah, 8 years.
8 years.
Like, I really feel like I should be playing it again.
It's a really, really good Mario game.
Yeah, I
And
played
Mario
it again
games
a few
have a
years ago, and I
pretty
kinda wanna play it again.
have a pretty solid batting average to begin with. Current game aside.
Hey, I will go to bat for this game. I enjoy it. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best Mario, but I do enjoy it.
I never finished
Mario
Sunshine.
Sunshine is bad.
I fundamentally disagree.
You're fundamentally wrong.
For
But I
one
never
thing,
finished
Mario has short
Galaxy
sleeves.
either, and people like that.
Galaxy's pretty good, but I like more exploratory Mario.
And I never even played Galaxy 2.
Galaxy 2 is really good.
Or Galaxy.
Like,
If you didn't finish Galaxy 1, I don't think that Galaxy 2 is going to do a lot to differentiate itself, but it's more Galaxy and it's good.
And it's got Yoshi.
You tried to sequence break, you fool. P. Piranha is a pox upon us all. I hate him.
love
Sort of finished Odyssey. I didn't get 880 moons, but I got to the...
I don't think any human being should get 880 moons.
Yeah, I definitely
I got a lot of fucking
a lot of
moons.
I got like 400, but like, it's like getting all the Korok seeds. You're not really supposed to.
I beat Darker Side. Is that counts as like, you know, finishing it, right?
Yeah, that's the bonus level.
Yeah,
I can't
okay.
remember if I did that or not.
And also, I did the fun thing you can do like once you've beaten it, and like unlocked all of, like the portrait warps where you can just like shoot from level to level. Where like I got like several hundred moons just so I could give them all at once. Like,
yeah,
that was a ton
I
of fun.
definitely did that for the purpose of just making my balloon gigantic all at once.
Yeah, just make it like just grow exponentially. That shit was fun.
Petrovich
Yeah,
Piranha
Odyssey's
here
really
seems like he is having a bad day.
Odyssey's really good.
One thing I
Alright,
really
folks, I
appreciate
hate
about
going here.
Sunshine is they figured out how
No, no.
water... Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night.
How water could work as a thing for, like, everything. Like, you know, filling up
missed Jeanie
Petey
already.
and what have you.
Yeah. Remember Wave Race Blue Storm?
No.
Yes.
No.
One of the first completed GameCube games, having been 100% complete when they were showing off the system at Space World 2001.
Damn, Space World. Them's was the days.
I think my favorite deranged Space World story is that there was a push that like did not succeed, but there was a push within Nintendo to demo Mother 3 at Space World 2000 after it had been canceled.
Actual choice?
Just to show how much work had gone into it before they had to kill it. There's a very interesting interview that consisted of Iwata, Miyamoto, and Itoi discussing that game's failure to launch.
Like forever between when it was canceled and when it came out on Game Boy Advance, but that was only like half a decade.
Yeah, it was about 6 years.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's a
like,
normal game development cycle now.
Yeah,
God.
like, you know, Half-Life 3 we're going on 21 years.
Imagine still waiting for Half-Life 3.
I was going to say, believing in that is its own kind of thing.
Yeah, like
Duke
at that
Nukem
point,
Forever was like, what, less...
13 years?
Over a decade? Yeah.
It's about 13 years, yeah.
My perception may be colored by Tetris the Grandmaster 4 coming out.
no.
And what was
they-
the time difference on that one?
It was first announced
20
in
years.
2009.
my gold standard for game coming out when it shouldn't have is the No More Heroes having that joke about No More Heroes Forever, and then later Duke Nukem Forever actually coming out.
5 years later.
Yeah.
2009 to 25, that's 16 years.
Itoy, we are publishing this discussion before the opening of Nintendo Space World, which runs August 24th to 26th, 2000. Upcoming games are announced on the 24th, but some people may be surprised to see Mother 3 absent from the lineup. So before that happens, I'd like to have a discussion between the three of us. Everyone can understand why Mother 3 disappeared. I'm very sorry to say this, but we recently decided to discontinue the game's development. See if I can get the point where they talk about actually running a demo of it. Let's see.
This game will never exist, but man, wouldn't it be cool if it did?
Were they saying at that
Really?
point it would never exist, or just simply that, like, we have decided the 64 DD isn't happening?
They have not. No, this was not a 64 DD thing. The reason that they killed it was that, like, the GameCube was coming out. Like Iwata, Iwata says, we first started the game 6 years ago on the Super Famicom, then transitioned it to the 64 DD halfway through. Now we've boarded this last 6 years of development and disbanded the Mother 3 project team. This doesn't mean Itoy has permanently parted ways with the Mother franchise, and nothing's been decided about the future of the game. What happened is that we could not keep our promise to release it on the Nintendo 64. Miyamoto clarifying, it's really too bad, but the honest truth is we couldn't go on. It would have had far too much impact on other projects like Dolphin. The reason we're quitting it is not because it's not going well, or because the end's not in sight. It might be easier for people to accept this if Nintendo were a small company that got stuck because project money had dried up. You can try and put it optimistically by saying, it's out of our hands for the moment, but if we ever find ourselves able to come back to it, we will. But it would be irresponsible of us to say that.
That game did come out on the fucking Game Boy Advance.
I was gonna say, It seems easier to port an N64 game to the GameCube than the GBA, but if they originally started development on Super Nintendo, then I guess...
It was also just because, like, the N64 game's, like, internals were a complete hash by that point. People often ask me for a percentage of how far along we were in production. How far would you say we got with Mother 3 before we had to let it go? Iwata, the percentage changes depending upon what you're referring to. You could say we were halfway done, or you could say we were only 15% in. I think it changes depending on how you look at it. If I had to generalize it, I get the impression we were maybe around 30% done overall. I don't think there's much sense to discussing a game's completion level in numbers when there's a time factor. Miyamoto responds, Iwata might think it's about 30%, but I feel like it was at least 60. There are many elements for it, like the compression of the scenarios and the questions along with it. Is the scenario written well? Are the characters ready? Then there's the question of whether the programming fundamentals are even capable of compressing the scenario yet. Last year I felt much more overwhelmed by how much underlying programming we had left to finish. It wasn't about how many scenarios were ready. I think the basics of the game have been completed over the past year, and all we had left was data input. All we had to do was create whatever remained, and we'd be good to go. That 30% Iwata is referring to is the length of the overall scenario. Iwata clarifying that the at least 60 Miyamoto is referring to is how much of the work was done from a creator's perspective. Let's see. Iwata talks about how a lot of the data compression schemes weren't done yet. Troy saying, hearing that is going to make people out of the loop think that we obviously should have just done something, anything. I'm sure some staff, too, question whether it was really impossible at the end. It's not like I haven't felt that way myself. I was at the forefront of the project, so at first glance people will probably assume it's all my responsibility. After all, during Mother 2, I was accused of delaying the game because I was digging holes at Mount Akagi. Mother 2, also kind of an infamously good game back in time.
Could you imagine
I did not know that.
if they released like Mother 3 Chapter 1 on the N64 and then eventually made like a part 2 on the GameCube?
I'm just imagining like Mother 3 being like a chapter-based game, like fucking Deltarune, and just staring into middle distance.
Because I mean, you could do that with
That's
Mother
not even
3.
a knock against Deltarune. I understand it's quite good. I'll find out in 4 years, I guess.
I mean, Mother 3 is
tried
the
that.
kind of game you could divide. Like, it's definitely a game, like, you don't need to go back to Chapter 1 to replay that section. Like, that is something I could see being conceivable.
I never finished Mother 3 either, but I think that might have a lot to do with the fact that I stubbornly insisted on playing it in Japanese.
I never
probably
finished
have
Mother
difficult
3.
game to
That's
play.
because I never started it. I'm not big on Mother.
After being accused of doing nothing but digging holes at Mount Akagi, he says, after that I was done, I was, quote, doing nothing but fishing. And now I'm sure it'll be because I'm on the internet all the time. People talk like that only know a fraction of the whole story and are just looking for an easy explanation. But they're wrong, the scenario was done a long time ago, and if what they were saying is true, then I would fix it with my own power. It's not that simple. Some people question with good intentions whether it was a waste that we didn't stick it out for the last 40%, and it hurts to hear that. Let's see.
I like the idea
When
that
did Yamauchi die?
Yamauchi died like significantly after he left the company.
Oh.
Like he
That's
leaves
not what I
he leaves the he leaves the CEO position in like 2004 and then dies like 8 years later, I want to say.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, he died in 2013. And yeah, he left the CEO position in 2002.
I want to say it would be amazing nowadays if somebody used the complaint, oh, this person hasn't finished their game yet because they've spent too much time on the internet. It seems
I think
like
that's usually what people say about Game of Thrones.
I'm pretty sure like Game of Thrones will never be finished because George R.R. Martin does not actually know how to type.
No,
it would be hilarious
he's
if we
clearly
found out he
written
didn't
a
know how
lot.
to, like, write it all.
George R.R. Martin just doesn't know how to edit.
That's what his publisher is supposed to be for.
Yep. Well, like, okay, like, so trigger warning, Harry Potter, but I feel like,
No, I don't want to have this discussion. I'm out.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying, like, when somebody becomes a big enough name in, like, the author game, the editor suddenly has much less ability to tell them to shut the fuck up. And this can be seen very easily in the Harry Potter series, as dreadful as that is. Because all of a sudden, the books get 4 times as long.
Well, I do have to say, like, Harry Potter and other, I'm going to say trilogies, but definitely not trilogies. But a number of stories, I feel like authors say, like, this is going to be a 5-book series or a 7-book series or whatever. And then they get to book 4 or 5, and they're like, oh shit, I never explained where food comes from in this universe, and I've been meaning to talk about that forever. So the author that's, like, doing well with their series suddenly decides to write an entire book where they explain, like, you know, exactly how the elves work, which nobody cared how the elves work. It's just a matter of the author had this in their head that they were going to always tell you how the elves work. And then you get just the stupidest shit in the world. Because they really want to tell you how the elves work.
I believe that the elves aren't actually alive. The elves are what happens when you leave like a desk chair unattended for too long. It just turns into a willowy person.
You mean a Sugimogami?
Exactly. Probably. You could have said literally fucking anything, and I'd have just been like, yeah, sure, whatever.
That's a normal thing.
Tsukumogami is a tool that has been well used and loved and lived to 99 years and...
Okay, so the opposite of that. I'm saying something you fucking threw in the storage unit and never even bothered to take back. It got like fucking auctioned off on Storage Wars because somebody like told you, hey, there might be a Rembrandt in there. There wouldn't be a fucking Rembrandt in there. There's a Rembrandt in there, you would have fucking got it.
I hated Petey Piranha.
Nobody likes Petey Piranha.
The despised Petey Piranha.
I really do not like that Petey Piranha's lips are green. It just looks wrong.
Well, what color should they be?
He's an awful little bastard.
Oh yeah, like the Super Nintendo sprite. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I wasn't earlier, but now I am.
Mario.
Okay, so that like Petey Piranha has like a belly button implies that Petey Piranha had an umbilical cord, which fucking like rewrites everything we know about plant life.
I mean, technically,
the central mammal.
in Galaxy, there's a creature that kind of looks like Petey Piranha, but is a dinosaur that hatches from an egg, which further muddies the waters.
That's prehistoric piranha.
Prehistoric piranha.
Yeah, see, they used to be oviparous, and now they're placental mammalian.
Wasn't there a piranha plant with a belly button in Yoshi's Island also?
Yep.
You don't know.
It was literally called naval piranha.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I never made that connection.
I am learning things, but I hate them and I refuse to learn them. I refuse to internalize this knowledge.
This is why your memory is so bad.
No, my memory's bad because my memory is bad.
My memory's bad because I got old.
It was bad when I was young, too.
When I was young, I prided myself on having an extremely good memory. Maybe I was delusional, maybe not.
You just had less to remember.
Yeah.
I remember saying that I was jealous of my parents because they could laugh at the same joke multiple times, and I couldn't wait to become old and forgetful like them so that I could do that too.
Careful what you wish for, little.
Absolutely
little
throwing
shit.
shade at the children, at the parents. I can't wait till I'm old and confused by everything like you, Mom.
But now it is kind of awesome in that way only to be able to like watch something that I know I like, but remember almost nothing about it, and it's like the first time again.
I wish I could do that with stuff I liked. The main thing I know offhand that it's like that for me was the Rise of Skywalker, because I was slightly drunk for most of it, and so I barely remember. Like, I remember a few broad strokes, but like none of the details. And I'm never gonna watch that shit again. I don't care if it's fresh or not.
Yeah, that's true. I never went back and watched that again.
I rewatched Cowboy Bebop with my brother a few years ago, and I remembered literally one thing about the whole series. I remembered the refrigerator episode.
Really? That's the
Everything
episode
else
you
was
remember?
Yes.
Toys in the attic.
I always remember Waltz for Venus because that's the first one I saw.
I remember Mushroom Samba because for whatever reason, whenever my brother would tune into Adult Swim, that would always be the episode of Cowboy Bebop that was playing, and he got kind of upset about that.
Sound kind of like a bummer. This one again? I want to see a new one.
That's sort of the reason why
Hey,
I have
chat,
like...
is this anything? More like Super Mario Dumb Shine. No, it's not.
That's a little
not
stretch.
anything. Yeah. I'm not confident in it.
Yeah, the reason I remember Cowboy Bebop so well is because I was watching so much Adult Swim and there were only so many episodes. So I watched what was available many a time.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, same. I have also seen every episode of Cowboy Bebop multiple times.
And like
but it's a really good show, so, you know, it's fine.
The first two seasons
I don't think
of,
I've ever actually watched
Aqua
it all the way through. Oh yeah.
Aqua Teen will never be canceled.
Like right up to the Space Cathaz episodes.
Space Cathaz. No, Aqua Teen is something I baby burden printed onto. So like I can tell you everything about any episode of Aqua Teen. Just any of them at all. Even the bad ones. Especially the bad ones.
I'm a little bit like that C-Lab, but that's more because like my ex was like a big C-Lab fan, and so like she quoted it a lot, and so by just by osmosis I remember all the quotes, and like I saw the show, so I remember them in context, but probably would not remember things like Marduk, son of Ea, slayer of Tiamat. Right off.
I always, for me, the C-Lab quote is always, "I'm like a little otter, a sexy little otter."
Or should we say Queen Doppelopoulos? I do have to say that.
What's that? You laid eggs in my beard? We're gonna be mommies.
The episode that you're quoting with the sexy little otter about there being a time flux or whatever.
Time loop, yeah.
The time loop. That episode, like, I could have watched that episode 10,000 times. That hit every like impulse of my brain of just, this is the funniest thing that has ever
As perfect as a 15-minute episode of TV anything has ever been. It is.
Like, and it playing with the whole sci-fi trope of like, what would you do in this situation? Well, I would definitely build a dodgeball cannon. It's not so much a time machine.
Those guys are jerks.
My favorite bit of that is like where, like instead of like them Quinn proposes, well, if there's millions of us, think of what we could do if our combined intellect. And Captain Murphy just thinks about it for a moment and goes, nope, and then over the credits, them all killing each other in a gladiatorial battle.
It's a gladiatorial battle.
And then at the end, like, the last survivor is given a thumbs down and eaten by lions.
As discussed.
So go on. I was just going to talk about more C-Lab.
No, it's just as is customary. That's all.
Yeah, as was the style at the time.
I just love the concept that there's a time loop and he keeps shoving the same people into a jail that is increasingly filled with the same people and like is somehow not noticing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you get a prison. Oh wait, no. Prison ride will require you like have some sense of organization, and you'd have to actually combine your intellect, and that's not an option.
Nope. I can't say with 100% certainty if there were 100 me's running around, like our Gestalt intelligence would be exactly as stupid as I am.
Fair.
Yeah, why
like
is
a
it
million
the
of-
belief that would
A
increase?
million of my brain acting in parallel would still like check the same 4 places for its keys every morning, like 8 times each, and then realize, oh wait, no, I left them on the nightstand.
I know this
This
about
is why I
myself.
have a password to tell myself.
I know this about myself, that I would spend all of my time trying to trick my other selves into getting work done while I relaxed. But it would obviously be the
I'm
other...
operating by hive mind rules here, so it's
Yeah,
just like it's not like eight exact identical dudes that are just me. It is I have the power of 8 of my brains.
Yeah, now my hive mind would 100% register. Well, only one of us has to like clean the gutters. So why doesn't just one of us do that? And then it would basically become a gladiatorial battle to see who has
I feel
to.
like I already lived that life, but with my future selves.
Somebody's got to get the work done around here.
Somebody's
You
got
don't
to
get
do it.
shit done, motherfucker.
Make the donut. Never mind.
Also, one
Given
other.
the
I
option.
would never.
I think I remember that commercial. Also, one thing I think that Mario Sunshine definitely has a great soundtrack. I will always say that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I hate how much of like my memory from when I was young is commercials. I
Double
like,
your flavor, double the fun.
and at
Whatever
least
happened
some
to
of
all
them,
those
though,
twins?
thankfully, I don't remember what the commercials were selling, and I feel like that's a small, comfort.
Come to think of it, do they still have commercials for just gum? Because in retrospect, that seems weird. Like, oh,
I get mad.
I don't
when,
know if
like,
Gum.
I get mad when I get like commercials on YouTube, like on phone YouTube. I obviously have ad blocker on my PC, but phone YouTube I just use the YouTube app and get all the ads. And every time I get a commercial for something, I've always just immediately think, you could be trying to sell me barbecue sauce. I would probably buy it. But you're not. You're selling me white supremacy. That's where you fucked up, because I'm not buying that shit.
New Pipe is basically the YouTube Android app, except it doesn't do ads.
Well, shit, I gotta download that. Is this spelled like it sounds? U-Pipe?
Yep, New Pipe.
New Pipe. All right, yeah, sure, I'll check that out.
What is this, some kind of Gundam world?
Yes.
I just don't watch YouTube on my phone.
Fair.
I work in an
I
office
listen-
where I can't really watch on my computer, so it's on my phone.
I listen to YouTube on my phone mostly.
Yeah, that's more accurate. Every week I'm watching the newest Big Feats episode.
Oh, I will use YouTube for like if I don't have a song downloaded myself, I'll look it up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time
Sometimes
too.
You have neat little video versions of it. Like there's the exec hymns from Artanelico have some interesting video versions on YouTube that like show the lyrics in hymnos and English.
More like aren't Tonelico.
Whoa.
Makes
Also,
you
is
think.
this the cruelest Mario boss that's ever in the franchise?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of is. You're
100%.
pulling off the guy. Though to be
Get
fair,
wrecked,
you're
Blue
pulling
Bird.
off the guy's legs, but he's drawing them back.
Yeah, like it's only
It's still
cruel
pretty
within the
mean.
context of we're not sure like what an octopus is.
Of course.
A blooper.
Yeah.
Bloober team.
I mean, we assume it can feel pain, but maybe not.
I don't think it can. I think when you pull off one of its legs, it's like, oh yeah, do that again.
Oh, shut up.
That was Fanboy's limit.
I mean, it's a valid limit.
I put up with a lot of skeleton bullshit.
You do, and like honestly, I'm very impressed that you put up with as much as you do, because you don't have to.
I have to. That's what friends are for.
I suppose so, but that seems like a very inequitable friendship to me.
It's fine. You put up with my bullshit.
That is true.
Is it bullshit or is it skeleton shit?
I don't like that.
Thinking
so
face
I won't
emoji.
Like that either.
There's just no way of knowing.
It's impossible to say.
Skeleton.
Remind me why you keep me around.
I don't know. You just showed up one day and we didn't tell you to go away. Maybe that was our mistake.
You seem like nice enough, except when you're talking about skeleton shit.
Yeah.
So what's different in
don't
this
have a
pack
digestive
besides the
tract.
darkness filter?
Exactly.
I think skeleton shit is actually a corporalite.
Ooh.
What?
Fossilized
He's talking about
Poop.
fossilized poop.
Oh.
Very important for understanding, like, the historical record of the planet.
All that I see. Absolute horror.
I cannot live! I cannot die! Captain Bison!
Looper surfing.
Blurfing, if you will.
Blurfing.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that word.
It sounds like it should be dirty.
This is not an evening where we're, talking about pleasant things, is it?
Blurfing.
Those
We're gonna become
exist?
blurfing masters.
Tuesday, Wednesday, blurfy day.
They weren't all blurfy days.
Everybody's gone blurfing, blurfing USA.
Thing about this call, I am like rapidly starting to regret.
Heart.
Up, dead. And the worst of the three, I now have to expect Satan's not hard to see without craning your neck.
Is that on your Iron Girl show?
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. That's the Battle of Hampton Roads, you absolute Philistine.
I was joking about what Ironheart and Satan being available.
Oh, right, yeah. God, okay, I'm gonna talk about that for just a minute here. It's fascinating to me because it's one of those cases where you can see the better version of it at all times. It is always visible, always within sight, never within grasp.
Wow.
And all the actors are putting in 110%. Even when the show makes the most boneheaded decisions imaginable, every actor sells the absolute fuck out of it. Which, if I had read that script and said, "You serious? This is what we're doing," I would not be working that hard. But they all came to work, and work they all do.
And then 6 people watched it, apparently.
Yeah. Well, 6 people and a bunch of
think-
accounts I have to assume were just promotion accounts.
I think you might be exaggerating that a little bit, Bob. Probably closer to 3.
I mean, it is really, sad how much... I've said this elsewhere, when WandaVision came out, Like literally, I didn't have Disney Plus at all. I never have, but I'm pretty sure I was able to absorb what happened in every episode just from like people posting about it and quotes and like what happened and people being like, "Oh man, I can't
Yeah,
believe
it had captured the zeitgeist,
That was
and
also
then
in 2020 when like everyone was watching tons of TV.
yeah.
Don't tell me
wonder
that
what
people
was
stopped
happening.
watching TV."
Wonder what was happening in 2020 that caused us all to watch so much TV. Well, it's impossible to say.
Don't pretend that people stopped watching TV just because we were allowed to leave the house.
Look, we didn't.
I didn't all watch the
stop,
same TV.
But it's like there's because of the whole stream apocalypse. You know, like everything is scattered. It's like Dune with the no ships. Arrakis isn't the center of our civilization anymore.
Yeah, but even with Disney Plus, like that only had existed at that point for 4 months.
About a year.
About a year.
We're living in Heretics of Dune, or maybe even Chapter House Dune at this point.
Are
I
the
don't
different
know.
colored bloopers?
I misheard
different
you
speeds?
as saying Doom and was like, "Fuck yeah, I love Doom." Gonna go to Mars and kill demons.
That might be part
To
of
be
Doom
fair,
canon
that would be
eventually.
better than what I was talking about.
Might be.
Yeah,
It's impossible to say.
Nice job, jackass.
Okay,
I'm gonna get
okay,
this
Bob,
Mario
you
to
failed
serve.
on the same turn 4 times now. Please just grab a different squid.
I tried holding down L and that did really poorly.
Why did you think it would improve things? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't have much experience with blurfing.
Why are we friends?
Because we blurf it like it is. How did I even hit that? That was moving and I steered into it.
I'm so mad at you.
What is that one tweet about Mario Sunshine where it's like, guess what, you died, clown honking noises.
Oh, you really blurfed that one up.
Great, now we have a new stream word.
It's like
No.
blue.
I'm channel blurfing.
No.
Ugh.
Shadow blorfing.
You are expanding on your worst idea.
Yeah, like every next word you say, Gogglebob, is a new. You die at that corner every single time. I'm so angry at you.
Oh no, the purple one's even faster.
Good. Maybe it turns better.
I still like the idea of every Mario that
God
dies
damn it.
just continuing
So
to
mad at you.
sit there floating in the water face down. So
Your hesitancy killed you that time.
hey, no backseat
I'm-
blurfing, okay?
Backseat blurf.
I am trying to destroy your mental well-being at this point as vengeance.
I am
Just
trying to get my
blaring
back together
super
and-
fucking hard at my screen, hoping that my anger reaches you in the real world, the desert of the real, as it were.
Release the phone spiders!
I guess we're not interested.
This
He made it around the corner, guys
It's a miracle.
and ladies.
The green one is best for blurfing. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's all
That's a
go.
blurf.
Aw.
Blurf it on.
So you should do an entire stream that's just moving the Mario face in the N64 screen.
We could do that.
I might be loopy at this point. Please don't take anything as advice. Oh my lord.
I literally was laughing so hard that I was crying.
At blurfing?
Yeah.
Wait, there was... Isn't there a thing that I want to look at?
Blurfing USA stuck in my head. Thanks.
Everybody got blurfing! Blurfing USA.
Yeah, pretty much. That's where we are.
Look, this is not even better streams, folks. We're not here because this is good.
Our competitor is even better streams.
God, can you imagine them?
Those guys. We just absolutely despise them.
Those guys again.
Oh, I think this was the stage back in the day that was like the demo stage at Toys R Us.
Toys R Us.
Sense.
And these cactwats.
Cactuar.
Oh, you said cactwats?
Gross.
Look, how do you think cactuars reproduce?
I don't.
Oh, there's something everybody wants to think about.
That.
I'm sorry.
Life is worse than it was 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago, we were watching Bob crash into that same corner again and again, fanboy.
Yes, and that should tell you something.
Oh, the acapella version of the Mario theme, that was always good stuff. You ask them if they want ice cream, they must say yes.
How'd you get 99 lives?
It's something
I assume you
on
start
that.
with 99 lives. Bastard ROM hacks tend not to bother with game over as a mechanic.
Ah!
It's
Yeah.
How did you do that?
That's why I screamed.
oh no.
Watching and oh my God, Goggle Bob, are you trying to piss me off?
Again!
Holy shit!
You met Bob.
I'm so mad at you.
Sorry, I'm late with the counter programming because I'm trying to finish some work here.
Sorry to interrupt your work. Oh my God!
Bob, like, do you not know how to jump from a distance? I genuinely hope that you fall to your death here. You deserve it at this point. The fact that you have survived making the same dumbass mistake 4 times in a row tells me that the next time it should. Okay, finally, we take those.
That was like a collective breath.
Everybody had issues with that for some reason.
They didn't restore Shine Get?
Evidently.
They did not. You can't have Shine Get. You didn't earn it.
I also appreciate how goofy every last thing in this game is.
This is a very goofy game.
I would like to have been at the meeting where they designed these ridiculous palm tree people. And we're like, yeah, no, let's go with that.
ridiculous.
I do not
You-
look
you-
like a pop tree person.
Okay, but seriously, every time the water thing talks, it looks like a Clippy suggestion.
As was the style at the time.
Hey, it looks like
Why
you're
is
trying to
Bigfoot here?
clean up this island. Would you like some help with that?
Oh god, I'm sorry I said anything.
Mario, it looks like you're writing a letter.
Hey, Gogurt Bob, how come it looks like you never turned off the
Letter
filter?
them.
I mean, I couldn't do it while within the game, apparently, so I have no idea.
Bastard. You have a spray nozzle!
I'm getting there.
Yes, I know.
This doesn't look like you are. Okay, now.
Oh my god!
Ground pound! Ground pound! You fucking asshole!
They
It
didn't
took
even
me some
change this
time to
from the
get there,
original.
okay? God. What did we say about backseat blurfing?
This isn't even
As long as you're
blurfing!
calling- As long as you're calling it blurfing, you have no protection by the laws of God and man.
Yeah.
Everybody has emotion.
I'm trying to apply other portmanteaus, but like all of the ones here are like blurting or like.
Ugh.
Yeah, all of them
Blurt
are
is a
gross.
word.
I
Like,
know,
blur-
but still.
It's not even a gross word. It's when you talk out of turn.
This is all talking out of turn as far as I'm concerned.
Uncle Bob, you have a button for first-person mode, so you can aim your shot.
I mean,
don't know
it's
what
just
you're
hard
doing.
with the background thing happening here.
Is it really hard to press R?
Kinda.
Blame your bluff.
Prince Hordkin said this version of Mario is pretty toothless without FLUDD.
And Prince Hordkin is correct to say that.
To be fair, Flood doesn't seem to have teeth, as far as I know. I hope Flood doesn't have teeth.
Last we
Oh,
checked,
you're
Flood
not
does
right.
not have teeth.
And we're back to Piano Dentata.
They're more like fangs, really.
I just need some water.
Don't say.
I will
Mario's
say.
gotta stay hydrated.
Say it.
He's a thirsty boy.
I mean, he spends most of his time, like, underground and stuff. Well, I guess he spends a lot of time in lava levels, so he's gotta stay hydrated there.
Plus, there's that desert level with the angry sun.
Yeah, when you're being attacked by the sun, you
Off the
definitely
page.
need to stay hydrated.
That's what we do every day.
Welcome to climate change. God, it's hard to... It's kind of a reverse thing. of what
Note to Gogurt Bob, you do not actually have to get all three of them at once.
Oh, really? Okay.
Say
good to know.
Gogurt
Yeah.
Bob?
Yes.
Yes, Gogurt Bob.
Why wouldn't we?
Like, the best they can come up with.
Goggle Bob doesn't deserve a better nickname.
Gogurt Bob.
Gogurt.
Blurt.
Listen, I once called him Godless Bob, and I'm never gonna top that one. So
And I think
Really
that was
not.
just an autocorrect issue.
It was.
it tried. It was one of those ones where it autocorrected, and I was like, "That's good."
The point is that the hated machine came up with it, not you.
I'm smart enough to come up with Godless Bob. You godless piece of shit.
Pretty sure I'm pretty sure I've called you Godless Bob in the past as well, Goggle Bob.
Everyone is trying to take credit for the computer. I
The
see what's
computer is the
happening.
worthless piece of shit.
Computer trying to take credit for everybody else.
Like, I can
Fair
prove
point.
on the timeline, I have, like, before Fanboy's computer even, like, stole Fanboy's valor, and yes, I am saying that, I have, like, posted at length about whether or not Walt Disney would call Mickey a godless son of a bitch.
I'm
We're
gonna
not
briefly point
suggesting
out
that the word godless was invented by the computer.
I'm going to briefly point out that if I had not pointed out to Godless Robert over here that, like, you did not need to get all three of those at once, we would have been here for the next 20 minutes.
I feel like that is
Walt
stolen
Disney-
valor.
Do you think Walt lives in Disneyland because he's in fear of what he's created?
No, I believe that Walt lives in Disneyland because he is so terrified of death that he froze his brain inside the F-Cup golf ball.
Oh, that's fair.
It's kind of amazing that, like,
Detailed just about where that
And it
brain
is my sincere belief that, like, Walt sends out Mickey every few weeks for a suitable body, and Mickey's too cowardly to kill somebody for.
it's why he does all that hugging.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Getting these bodies for suitability.
yeah.
Hot dog.
The purpose of debate, though, whether or not Walt would call Mickey a godless son of a bitch, is that there's a decent chance that Walt considers himself to be Mickey's god.
All
So,
hail the Nicola.
yeah.
My name is Mickey. I take care of the place while the master is away.
God.
God, the concept of that is horrifying.
Yeah.
Low key, one of the strongest elements of that MST3K is the bit where they get to the end and it's like and they just literally, like, as was quite rare for MST3K movies, near the end they just start booing the film.
Yes, well they should.
This man.
Like, they start
boo!
booing it. They start booing at the exact place you should, right around the point where it's like, yes, the horrible Satan man didn't just take this lady for his wife. He also took this child.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
So at that point, they just start booing the movie.
They start
What else
doing
can you do at that
Manos,
point? Like,
Hands of Fate.
that's the
Yeah,
only
Mickey-
option, really.
Yeah, like at that point, it's like it would be inappropriate to respond to any other way.
Yeah. Like, any other conversation about it has to begin with that knowledge.
Have you ever considered that Wiggler is a huge piece of shit?
I mean, that always
I
seems to be the thing.
thought we all accepted that as, like, baseline fact.
Did we not?
It's like an
notice?
awful creature.
And like his
The
whole
wretched-
deal is that he gets pissed off if like anything happens to him.
Wretched beast, Wiggler.
He,
I mean, he
doesn't
only
have anger
identified where I
control.
identified with that.
He should blame himself for God.
God, we're gonna have a third translation of that line.
Just half
Wiggler, where are you going?
counter programming. I'm
Use your
failing.
program counter. I'm sorry that you're having so much work, Callie. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, I hope you're able to get through.
We believe in you, Callie.
Get that work.
The assassination of Callie J. Scrub by the godless Bob.
By the coward, godless Bob.
Get over here, Wiggler.
It's gonna be like we're like 3 minutes away from linking that video of like Yogi Bear and Boo Boo.
Really are.
I like how weirdly non-specific that is. Just a clip from Wacky Race.
No,
say-
in
You
context,
said
it's
that
extremely
video, there's only
obvious.
one.
There is a very specific video that involves Yogi Bear, Boo Boo, and the assassination of Jesse James.
God, 14 years ago, huh? It's been a long time.
Yep.
Looks like I beat your prediction, fanboy. It's only been like a minute tops.
I sped it up by bringing it up. I
Yeah,
changed the outcome by measuring it.
yeah, I guess you did.
How dare you?
Don't that poster look dusty?
People something other than modded Super Mario Sunshine.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Hey,
Hey, boo boo.
$5,000 reward for the killing of Yogi Bear.
Hey, boo boo. Did you assassinate Jesse James?
A weird day.
The fucking piano song, man. Gets me every fucking time.
Why does this keep happening?
It's
Wiggler. Yeah, just stomp on Mario, it's cool. Wiggler, what are you doing out there?
Gee.
Get out of the water! Damn it! Wiggler, you son of a bitch.
Okay.
This boss is a little annoying.
Thinks he thinks about you. Jeez. I was at a party over the weekend, and like, in case you need a reminder, I'm 6 feet tall. And I met
Hey, me too.
I did not know that.
it's relevant to the story. It was a friend's birthday party, so there were actually people there that I had not met, and I'm just like rattling off smart-ass remarks because by the time I got there, it was like 10 o'clock at night. And we were there till 4 a.m. And at one point,
That's late.
yeah. So at one point, somebody, this new to me person who is relatively short, says something about, "Oh, am I gonna have to kick your ass?" And my extremely witty response was, "I don't know. Can you reach it?"
Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, 8 out of 10.
I was impressed with myself because I don't usually get those witty one-liners, and I was just smacking them out. So yes, I'm very proud of it. And I needed everyone on the internet to know that, or at least everybody in this room.
Excuse me, I would like everyone to know about a witty rejoinder I made at a party this weekend.
Hey, it's not often you get to avoid, l'esprit d'escalier, so. I apologize to any French speakers who might hear me.
I don't think there's any danger.
I really doubt there's going to be much of a risk of that.
Just mispronounce as much French as I want. Like, Like I've.
One here can stop, yeah.
But
That's
Gwen-
quite the fox pox.
No.
Okay, well now I'm gonna beat up Goggle Bob.
Damn. That sucked. Like, Goggle Bob, like, it's getting close to like 11 o'clock. I get up at 6. You're like, it's not that I'm like not happy to stay up late, but if it's for this, come on, man.
We're not making it easy.
You're not making it easy. Like, you gotta, it's gotta be a little bit of carrot with the stick here. Right now, this shit, it's all stick.
I mean, you want carrots, you can start playing that horse game.
Fuck you. like completely straight, no fucking witty rejoinder, fuck you. How dare you even suggest such a thing? Oh man, fanboy Stush posted a clip of that horse thing to his YouTube this morning, and like I just immediately commented to tell him he was going to, tell them they were going to jail.
People really do seem to be getting into it. Like, it's not my thing on any level, but people seem to like it.
Like I swear I heard about like.
Me, Goggle Bob, I can't imagine why people would be into a gacha about monster girls that are pretty and run fast.
I'm just saying there's a new one of those every 5 seconds. So don't pretend like that this one didn't separate itself from the pack in some fashion.
Just to acknowledge that there is absolutely no, like, there's nothing to differentiate them. They're all the fucking same.
Like, I personally
How
don't
are you having this
disagree.
much trouble flying in? How are you having this much trouble flying into the enormous?
I got there eventually. God. Everybody got opinions on Mario Sunshine.
Yes, we do.
You don't.
Thank you.
Oh, this is Shadow. I love Shadow of the Colossus.
It's the Sunbird.
It's a Sandbird.
Ooh, fancy. Uh-oh.
Again, it's nonsense like this that is part of the reason I will defend Mario Sunshine. Even if it is occasionally bullshit. As Mario falls to his death.
Oh, it's Nick! You fool!
I was trying to get there, but, you know, it happened. I appreciate the delay making it, like, all the more tragic for you.
It is very tragic.
Marioing around.
At the speed of sound.
Marioing around
Places
at
to
the
go,
speed
guys.
of sound. Gotta
The
follow
places.
my sandbird.
It rolls around and I keep falling off, plunging to my death in the ocean below.
Read everything.
And it regrets everything. We are smothering with these blue.
Should have seen that one coming.
Your pain will be incorporated.
Your
that final
pain
red chord?
will be incorporated.
Hey.
Seriously, where's that last red coin?
Caithness, this blue sky post you shared, it's very good.
Yes.
It's excellent, in fact.
Bye bye.
Yeah, that is
Marie.
some very you energy beat.
Shine get.
I get.
Anyway,
Shine,
I
get
think
it.
this means we can now go to the theme park. Let me see if that's now available.
Hey.
If
Theme
we
park.
can't, we can still go to the theme hospital.
We will never play Theme Hospital.
The theme hospital is, you'll never believe this, hospital themed.
Wow.
You don't say.
I do?
I don't.
Damn.
Debs alert.
That keeps making me think of the movie Dabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be very unusual in a Mario game.
There's a lot of piranha plant imagery in this game.
I'm guessing that was something that was probably harder to do on the N64, and they can make things a little curvier and wigglier on the GameCube.
Yeah, it's like when we were talking about Smash Brothers earlier. The fact that Kirby was one of the first characters included in Smash Brothers once it was going to include Nintendo characters is kind of funny to me because, you know, he's a ball. And it was the sharpest of times for Nintendo characters.
First you drop a ball, then you got the ice to, then the hands and feet to do. Now you've got Kirby.
I never tried to fit those words to the tune.
See, that's the difference between you and me. My brain makes anything into a song if it can, and sometimes even if it can't. As
I
you
noticed.
tonight.
I think we all picked up on that.
Okay, so this is new.
Like when I was a teenager, like my mom would sometimes use TV as sleep audio, and I would sometimes hear it from my room. And at one point there was this like collectible coin commercial that had the Battle Hymn of the Republic playing, and so my brain started singing "Glory, glory in a fish tank," and I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I remember this now, 20 years later.
The things that stick in your mind.
Yeah.
Because why?
This area's got all new music and everything. Oh, and you can get a view of the aisle. This is cute.
Looks new.
It is new. We finally got some new content in this act.
That's no way. Thinking about the drill tweets about the content man. How everybody would try to shoot him.
So we're doing a Zelda-esque trading quest.
Oh boy, love a Firebird quest.
It's a cute little area. It's like, this is where the pianos hang out. There's somebody on fire over there. Train tracks.
And you're here with water, and you're not extinguishing it. Why aren't you extinguishing it? you're failing the void comp test here, Bob.
No, the only problem is my reaction to the void comp test. Let's go to the pet store and knock over some turtles. It's the most human reaction there could be. Where's this dude I'm looking for? Is this fire guy again? Just gonna keep walking. It's not my problem. You see a guy on fire?
Yeah, we're walking here.
Walking over here.
So I want to say the reason we're playing these random games tonight was because I was afraid a thunderstorm was going to interrupt the stream like last week, when I completely
Clearly
lost
that didn't happen.
And like, yeah, we had like 2 blows of thunder, and I don't even know if it rained. Like there was definitely like a scary time, but then the scary time went away.
Like at least around here, like it can be a little scarier if there's no rain, because no rain. Usually the rain stops when there's a tornado in the area.
Yeah,
That's frightening.
Yeah, that would be scary.
Mildly terrifying.
I don't know where. Oh, you live in New Jersey, don't you? So you're not in Tornado Alley.
Yeah. No.
Apparently this week we are.
Well, then there you go.
That's worrying.
Yeah, I had a number of friends get tornado watch notifications today.
At least it wasn't a warning.
No, it was warning. It was warning. I can never remember which one's which.
Warning is the one where you want to go down to your basement.
Yeah, no, the warning. And a number of people spent basement time this afternoon.
I had that actually back in May, I think. Right in the middle of the night, too. That was fun.
Yeah. Oh,
we had something a number of weeks ago where it startled me out of a dead sleep, and I ended up standing in my bathtub just because there was this very loud noise and I had no idea what was going on. So I was standing in the bathtub because that seemed like the safest place at that point. It's the room with the smallest window.
You gotta make certain choices.
Yeah, brain said this is the right place to be.
Yeah, if you don't have a basement, that is the right place to be.
Oh, I do have a basement, but my bedroom is on the 2nd floor, and also basements are creepy. So it just bathtub, it was the only solution at that time.
Best option you had.
But what ultimately was the source of the noise?
Very nasty winds that took a tree out half a block away. So I wasn't totally in the wrong for having done that. I lucked out with no additional damage. Like I said, there was a tree down and some power lines, and somebody's the bottom of the siding on somebody's house was torn off. The rest of the house was fine.
Yeah, like that's the wild thing about tornadoes is they can be very focused.
Precious.
They will like back when I lived in Illinois, we had a tornado hit one year. It completely demolished half of a mini mall, but like less than 100 feet away, there were some like duplex apartments that were totally untouched. They were 100% fine.
I'm trying to remember the exact terminology, and I have no brain left, so that's not happening right now.
I have no brain and I must scream.
Yeah, our brains are all kind of blurfed out.
It went blurfing now.
Can't stop blurfing.
Blurfing USA.
I'm allowed to hunt Gogglebob for sport. That's why
God damn it, we're back to
that's why-
hunting again.
Yay!
I'm not even the one who came up with blurfing. That's my fault.
Yeah, but I'm allowed to hunt Bobblegog for sport.
You'll get words.
Nobody's fighting you on that.
No, I made a choice to go with Bobblegog. I've made my choice.
Yeah, I think my Blender Man's up there.
The man.
Mama's little baby love shouting, shouting. Mama's little baby
What is this, the
love
Beach Boys?
shouting. Listen, I am still obsessed with the fact that Brian Wilson terrified a number of musicians by, like, trying to get them to sing Shorten and Bread with him for hours.
Just an all-time weird guy.
Like he was a person who had like a lot of like minor, well, not minor, but severe mental illness. But you know, it mostly manifested as in most ways it manifested as him being deeply quirky and a little like, you know, definitely needing people to help keep him on track.
He was also probably neuroatypical as hell.
Oh, obviously.
Because he needed shortening.
But also sometimes it's manifested as him trying to convince, like, Iggy Pop to sing Shorten and Bread in a round with him for 6 hours.
I can't imagine Iggy Pop taking that well.
He did not. Famously, he did not.
Famous.
Meanwhile, every time you talk about Brian Wilson, I get Bare Naked Ladies stuck in my head, so...
Because we're lying in bed.
It's only been 1 week.
Heyo.
Biographer Peter Ames Carlin wrote that Elton John and Iggy Pop were bemused by an extended Wilson-led sing-along of Shorten and Bread, leading Pop to flee the room proclaiming, "I gotta get out of here, man. This guy is nuts."
We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do.
Yeah, that popped right into my head too.
Yeah.
For a bunch of animals.
The Monkees' Mickey Dolenz said that when he tripped on LSD with Wilson, John Lennon, and Harry Nilsson, Wilson played Shorten and Bread on piano over and over again.
As one does.
Musician Alice Cooper. Musician Alice Cooper recalled that Wilson considered Shorten and Bread to be the greatest song ever written. According to Cooper, when he asked why, Wilson responded, "I don't know, it's just the best song ever written."
You don't ask why, you just accept it.
I don't know why.
Certain things are just facts.
Dry but dry.
Alex Chilton, the former lead singer of Big Star, recalled receiving middle-of-the-night phone calls from Wilson asking him to sing on a recording of Shorten and Bread. He was telling me I have the perfect voice for it.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, it never stops.
I just appreciate that happened. Like, he says middle-of-the-night phone calls, plural. This happened on more than one occasion.
Can you imagine thinking, should I block Brian Wilson from contacting me? Because I know what this phone call is going to be about.
Well, back then they didn't have caller ID.
Just answering the phone and being like, "Is this about shortening bread?" Like, who else is calling you at that hour other than Brian Wilson about shortening bread?
Could be an emergency.
And that's why you answer the phone, and every time it's fucking shortening bread. You're like, Mom? And he's like, I need you for
There
a
was a
song.
shortening bread emergency.
And then the one time you don't answer the call, it's your mom got pulled over and needs you to bail her out of jail.
Just picturing Brian Wilson doing increasingly unhinged trick phone calls. Like, hello, this is the police. I need you to come down. And sing shortening bread.
I think one of my favorite arranged stories about just baffling musical crossover is that there is a Beach Boys album that Paul McCartney was on while the Beatles were still an active force. It is the song Vegetables on the album Smiley Smile. And his participation is that he is rhythmically chewing celery.
Amazing.
It's like how what's his name? Hideaki Anno has a role in Fooly Cooly, and it's as the cat.
Nice.
It's an uncredited role.
Naturally.
That was a big era for, South Park did that a bunch of times with, George Clooney as the gay dog.
Never cease to have these weird facts. And I'm not sure if it's endearing or terrifying.
It's all half of our personalities are made up of.
Yeah.
And you have to also consider that now we are nerds either in or near our 40s, which means we have accumulated so much useless information that this will never have any other purpose. Other than one time I was on the stream playing a hack of Super Mario Sunshine. I needed to share a South Park fact I learned.
And it was indescribably boring, so we all just talked about something else.
And also, that guy's still on fire, and even though you have access to your squirt gun now, you haven't put him out.
I mean, he's doing fine. Let him be. He's in his lane. Let him
Goggle
be.
Bob is doing a dark side playthrough.
Guys, I'm gonna check out.
Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up soon.
It's late.
Don't feel bad about it. Have a good night.
I don't feel bad at all.
Good night.
Have a good night, all.
See you next week.
Peace.
My point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Yeah, I think after I complete this Mario challenge course.
Okay, so 2 hours from now.
God damn it.
To be fair, if anything anyone talked about here was relevant to Power Up Comics, I would probably bring that up.
Oh my god. Just immediately fell into the bed. No, it's never stopped me. I steer the conversation like an asshole.
Yeah, I was going to say that hasn't stopped you before, Chromes. Let's be fair.
Fair enough.
Ended an unripe sandwich straight from the can. It tasted so bland. I asked the lass to pass me a glass of English conditions of the working class. Right away they said.
Now I'm thinking about the time where I brought it up.
American activity.
There was just this one artist, and people were calling him out for something or other, and then I don't know, I noticed because what people like to do online when someone's revealed to be a bad person is that they just, I don't know, make fun of their art and stuff, and a couple of people reposted this one artwork where it's him and his friend, and like their ethnicities, and like one is like Polish, and he was like white and 1/4 Mexican. And I was like, wow. You know who else? You know who else is white and 1/4 Mexican? a canonic, like, this has been like canonically brought up in Power Up in the very early like Drunk Duck, like the late 2000s comics.
The late 2000s. How long has Power Up been going?
Since 2007.
Late 2000s.
Holy shit.
Also, I hate to notify everyone, but we were all born in the late 1900s.
Oh.
You're welcome.
These things
Can't
happen.
relate.
Crows, when we're all like dead of diseases that kill you in your 50s because we never took care of ourselves, you need to like carry on our memories and like be even worse streaming without us.
Legacy.
And I plan to live forever. So far it's working out.
I'm not.
There's a limit. Forever's too long.
I like how many people on the stream are just immediately like, nope, dying.
I mean, to be fair, like, I'm not gonna blame anyone for not wanting to. I don't actually want to, but it's a fun joke to make.
1, living is expensive. Point 2, there's a lot going on right now, and I don't think I need to be around that long.
There's a lot going on.
Tell me I'm wrong, Gogglebob.
I do want to outlive the motherfuckers, though.
Don't let the bastards drag you down. Don't let them grind you down.
I can probably... I'm able to list off, like, the main characters' real names. Well, quote-unquote real names. Because it's like, you know... just back to Power Up. It's like, oh, Shadow and Chug. Oh, it's... like, Chad Wilson and Jason Kredensky.
Secret Power-Up knowledge.
Shadow has very consistently like credited himself as Shadow Wilson, but or like it's just like as Shadow Wilson or just Shadow, but Chug like basically like alternates between like a couple of them, just like, you know, just Chug or Jason Crash. Maybe not just Jason by itself, but I do know Jason Crash is one of them, at least early on.
I appreciate how enthusiastic you are about this, and I feel like it makes up for the lack of enthusiasm that I have in certain aspects.
I was just thinking ASMR, Chromes explains Power Up comics to you.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Just, for the next 2 hours, the real character names from Power Up comic characters.
I think you're proving Gogglebob. You're proving fanboy right.
I will beat this.
Will we have the patience to watch you do it?
Is the counter programming happening?
I would rather stare at the wall.
Lying in bed just like fanboymaster did.
Don't let them drag you down.
I'm trying
I
to
generally
think of
stare at
which...
the inside of my eyelids.
Trying to think of which characters canonically have like are like quote unquote based on real people in like Shadow and Chug's lives. And like
why did you even take that angle?
I get like something weird happened there.
Shit.
I think Bob might be a little loopy too.
Hi, Edward.
Everybody going.
Kitty!
Cat?
Edward has joined the chat.
Hi, Edward.
Wow.
Can you hear him?
I was going to say Edward
Oh, I can
responded.
definitely hear him.
Finally, we have a voice of reason.
We can hear him, the chatty little SOB.
What a good little guy.
What was the name of that cat that always walked on two legs?
What?
Death on You're tearing me apart. Death on two legs. You never had a
As
home.
far as I'm concerned, Dorkwinkle and Alex are based on real people. Teabag is based on a real person. When I say real person, I mean it in quotes.
You're just an old barrel
Like,
bomb.
Power Up is like kind of a narrative inside of a narrative. It's story in a story.
Enter the power-up-averse.
Because I think,
Streaming device.
because I think,
What is going on your record goggle?
This controller is no good.
like this
Yeah, that's
this was canon, but I don't think it's officially canon anymore. Just like the Unwinder's Tall Comics is meant to be like what, like the narratives like that Shadow and Chug are in.
It was just awful.
Chug is neat.
Dorkwinkle and Alex are in that. Well, not Alex is mentioned off screen. Shayna is mentioned off screen. Dorkwinkle shows up in Unwinder's Tall Comics. He has red hair instead of brown.
Right.
Moves is not a real person. Teabag is a real person. I think he's referred. Well, like I think he's referred to as Trynant in Unwinder's Tall Comics. Offhanded.
You're over already?
Yes.
Wait, there was counter programming and it ended?
Yeah. Well, we had a lot of work to do, unlike some of us here.
He yells at me.
Be nice, Edward.
God, there's like a little bit of a delay on the jump button. It's driving me nuts.
That was that was just a cliff, wasn't it?
Because Mario gets to the edge and I hit the jump button and it's just like a little half a second too late and Mario just goes sailing off into nothing.
Right, how we ride.
Remember how Fanboy was saying this game's a little slippery?
Right.
You're slippery.
Not slippery enough. But have you thrown a penguin off a cliff yet?
No.
Ooh.
Right, how we ride.
It's a different Mario game.
Right, you ride.
Same system though.
No.
How we
Off base.
ride.
You're thinking of Mario 64, which was the N64.
Was Sunshine not the N64?
Nope.
That's a GameCube game.
Huh.
More like GameCube.
Whoa.
Wah, 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 wah.
You should not have made that jump.
What in the fuck?
Remember that thing I said about this taking an additional 2 hours?
Mario is not tall enough to make the jump that I thought he was going to make.
Damn, how much
Camera
later
angle.
did you have gone through during this stream?
I mean, this is the most death we've had.
Ride, how we ride. Ride, you ride. Up next, Goggle Bob has to do the fucking pachinko thing that sucks ass. And
Absolutely
we could see how they've made it even worse by making it for super players. God damn it!
Yeah, no, the pachinko, apparently they did make worse in some way. We didn't get to it, but the super fast nozzle, whatever, the one that, you know, gives you like a jetpack, basically, is now...
You think of the rocket nozzle or the jet nozzle?
The jet nozzle, whichever one, not the one that shoots you vertically, the one that lets you go fast.
The horizontal one.
The horizontal one, yes. They modified it so you can go, like, really fast with it. So...
Oh boy.
Yeah, so you would just get obliterated instantly.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
Really? You don't even make it to the first star?
I mean, that one was
Jesus.
awful.
Goggle Bob, when you do your write-up for this episode, let us know how many lives you have lost on this level alone.
I assure you, while I'm watching, I will not keep track.
But you'll hear this part, and you'll be like, fuck, now I have to rewind it.
Yeah, no, not going to. God damn it with the slipping!
That's what she said.
Good intentions and a bad.
Question mark?
This is actually reminding me of some of the later levels in Astrobot.
Won't you show me everything you know?
That was a good game.
What? What was a good game?
Astrobot.
Yeah.
And that was 100% inspired by Mario Sunshine. You can't tell me otherwise.
I think it's more fair to say it was inspired by Galaxy.
I mean, it literally has the, like, little hover dual shot thing.
I mean,
But
a lot of
Galaxy-
things have hover mechanics.
Galaxy
Just
DNA is
platformers.
definitely in there.
So for a while I conducted experiments.
Alright. We're up to this part.
And to see you explode.
Let's look ahead.
Look back.
Because last time we got fucked by something going
You
on there.
know.
Is it not tall enough?
You gotta do like a spin jump up there, buddy.
Yeah.
Hi, Edward.
Hi, Edward.
We love you, Edward.
Yeah.
We
Yo,
love you
Mario,
more
what are
than
you
Goggle Bob,
fucking
Edward.
doing?
Edward Fan Club.
You did that.
Mario's like, let me push on this block, because that's an effective thing to do.
Next week, Goggles Bob plays Deadhead Fred for the PlayStation Portable.
Yeah, no, the same thing happened here. God, I just could not get
Any
that.
relation to Drop Dead Fred?
What was that?
Any relation to Drop Dead Fred?
Not quite, no.
Let's play Death
I think you might be tilting a bit, Bob.
I get it.
Me.
No,
Dead.
I actually didn't mean
No,
that as a pun.
I know. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I was talking to Edward. He's like, yeah.
No. Morning Flag was reacting to me being like, I get it.
Oh.
But, yeah. No, Deadhead Fred was, like, one of the guys from Scrubs playing a private eye whose head was stolen. It's bad.
Bad.
What?
It's a PlayStation Portable game.
That's the kind of thing that sounds like it could have been a promising, like, knockoff LucasArts game in the 90s, but, like, anytime later than that, and it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, because it just doesn't have a home genre anymore.
Oh, that guy from Scrubs.
I've never watched Scrubs, so I don't know.
I didn't know who he was either until I like looked it up and was like, oh, it says he was in Scrubs. That's all I know.
Fair enough.
I can't remember his name right now. Hang on a minute.
I assumed he was an asshole doctor.
Damn it!
Yeah, Dr. Cox.
That name seems vaguely familiar.
Dr.
Oh my
Cox.
god!
Yeah.
I don't think God can help us here.
No God here.
This is like either I'm going to not stop until I get to the end of this, or just say, "Well, that was a fun stream, guys. Good night."
Afterwards, you will in the edit, you will hard cut to you having completed it.
I mean, I did that with Final Fantasy Maxima or whatever. We got to the end of that one dungeon where it was like a 4-on-2 boss fight. And it was like, no, I came back and did this.
And then you can dub us making fun of you as you actually complete it.
Yeah, I'll just use audio for other streams of you guys being like, oh yeah, no, that was great, Bob, good job! Because that's been said many times.
You would never find any audio that contains that.
Oh, good job, Bob. I'm glad you finally beat this one.
See, there you go. We can just use that.
Just as a heads up, Bob, it is after 11:30.
Knows what I'd be
Yeah, no,
without
I'm definitely quitting sometime soon here. It's just a matter of...
Been saying that for the last 45 minutes.
It has not been that long, I checked.
Nothing new. I did with living to me. God only knows what I'd be with.
I just want to see if it's even freaking possible to get to that one jump over there.
The answer is no.
Like, kind of looking at it.
Ow!
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the level. It's just a matter of making that final...
Also, every time I hear that song, I think of Love Actually.
God only knows what I'd be without.
Better than thinking of
It makes me
Bioshock
think of
Infinite.
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it makes me think of.
where they turn it into a barbershop song.
It would do nothing to me. So what good was living to me?
I forget somewhere somebody described Bioshock Infinite as a Beach Boys fanfic, and I enjoy that.
Hey, Trynant.
Don't besmirch the Beach Boys with that. You can besmirch Mike Love all you want, but you can't besmirch the general Beach Boys with that. God only knows what I'd be without you.
This is making me think of that one level in Claire Obscure.
What the fuck?
Tell me how you really feel.
Mario just like, I'm gonna jump diagonally now.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
Well, now I know I can actually reach it.
Oh no, we've given him false hope.
What do you mean we? Nothing. You ain't helping.
Yeah, this is clearly GameCube, not Wii.
There you go.
Welcome.
Hello.
You waited for me to log off, didn't you?
No, I just overslept. Strategically. But also because I'm sleepy.
Oh, that was bullshit.
Right now we are watching Bob bang his head against a cinder block wall repeatedly.
You know, same stuff.
Yeah, no, keep saying shit like that. I'm only gonna keep streaming longer. Like if you were like, oh, this looks really hard, we're gonna call it a night. And I'm gonna be like, okay.
It does look like a downward spiral of sanity going on right here.
Let me go home.
Have you never watched these streams before?
Let me go home.
I mean, more than usual by like 2%.
Yeah. And I feel so broken.
You
I
weren't even
wanna
here for
go
blurfing.
home. First mate, he got
Is this like the
drunk
tame part of the
and broke in the cabin
of this remix?
I mean, tame is relative. It's definitely asking a lot of platforming skill here.
Why don't you leave me alone? Yeah. Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go.
How far into the remix is this?
I mean, it's technically kind of early, but it's also like this is one of the brand new areas, so I don't know if it's intended to be played later in the game.
Let me go home.
Alright.
I wanna go home. Go home. Go home. Watch out the jumping up. I wanna go home. Let me go home.
Oh, that jump is deceptive.
And threw away all of my grass. And then he took.
There's been a dog outside of our door for like the past few days.
Let me go home.
A dog?
Why don't they let me go home?
Like just a random dog?
Yeah, just a random dog. It's like I have a picture of it. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head.
So
A dog?
Alright,
Alright, screw you, we're done.
Yay!
Let me go.
Yay!
Shine!
You broke through the cinder block wall with your
Fine,
head. Your skull was harder than we thought.
I did it.
We,
We're
we
good.
underestimated you.
Watched up the John B.
Alright, we're going to bed.
Good night, everyone.
The nightmare is over.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Try. Thanks for coming in.
Tonight.